We will be live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome everybody. Oh, it feels so good to be back. How's everybody doing? Have you missed me? I've missed being here. I have been enjoying the hell out of Japan, but I also missed you. It's like Jesse knew I was leaving 3 minutes late. How are we all doing, boys? I'm so happy to be back. I hope you've all been good. Hope you haven't missed me too much. See? Yeah, I saw that. Because of the profile picture and the thumbnail. Do kind of look like a little like Seth Rogen, not gonna lie. My beard has grown a bit as well since I've been in Japan. I didn't trim it in Japan. Yeah. Let me go back on through. Konnichiwa. Konbanwa. Konbanwa. How you doing, Aaron? Let me go back through. Aaron was here. Somebody I don't recognize who called me Seth Rogen. We also got Greg. We got Geek Squick. Nancy's granddaughter was here, but she can't be here because it's her bedtime. Appreciate you for tuning in. And Steph as well. Remy, how you doing? Scribble Fix as always. Crafty. Roxy. Pumpkin, you alright? Pumpkin's got that ass, my bro. Pumpkin's got that ass, man. Yeah. How are we all doing? I'm doing fantastic. I wasn't gonna dive into a live stream so quickly after getting back. We only got back yesterday, by the way. But I had one of the best sleeps of my life. I slept for a solid 13 hours and it was fantastic and I felt really good today. And we still have shit everywhere. Kind of. We did put away the majority of our stuff, but while I had the souvenirs and stuff at the ready, I thought it would be good to talk about Japan while it was still fresh and also show off all the things before we put some things away. So, stream here now, awesomely. I'm going to do an awesome recap of Japan, all the things we did, everything we bought. It's going to be awesome. Any questions you guys have, I'm going to answer. Chill little hangout, maybe 2 hours tops. And then I'm still going to have a couple of a day's break because it has been an experience and it has been a lot on the body. But then once we get back in the live streams, we'll be back doing the good stuff. I won't be doing the grind like we were doing before, you know, when Pokemon came out and doing Stardew. It won't be daily or anything, but we're looking at probably 4 streams a week. I'm still trying to figure out which days, but we're going to do probably 4 streams a week after a few days from now when I get back actually started. It's going to be good, but welcome everybody, and I hope you enjoy the Yap sessions, because...
Ah! Hi, Sarah!
I was wondering how long that would take for the 10 Gs to come through. But yeah, it's been a lot, man. It's been a lot, and it's still fresh in my mind, so I want to talk about it while it's still fresh in my mind. And then, yeah, I am going to have another couple of days break, but I might stream on maybe like Saturday or something. And then hopefully by that point, I can figure out the actual schedule. I want to stream 4 times a week. I'm just not sure of the exact days. So yeah, how you been? How's everybody else been? Glad you both got home safe. Me too. Me too. It was a bit rough. I didn't sleep on either of the flights, so I was a bit rough, but the one back was significantly easier than the one there. The one we flew there, I stayed up all night streaming Pokemon, and then we went to the airport at like 4 a.m. because we had to get a flight from Sydney to Cairns at 5 a.m. And then from Cairns, we had to go, which is at the tip of Australia for you people who aren't Australians. Then we had to go from Cairns to Japan. So we didn't sleep the entire time, hoping that on the Cairns to Japan flight, we would finally sleep. Did not sleep. And then adrenaline hit once I got to Japan, so we didn't sleep until late that night. So I was probably awake for like fucking 39 hours straight or something like that, which was insane. Felt pretty rough, but then immediately after I slept, I felt great. And we felt great the whole time we were in Japan, bar the hangover we had from one crazy night. You streamed on the plane? No, I didn't stream on the plane. What do you mean? No. I stayed up. I knew I was going to do an all-nighter that night, so I streamed later than I usually would. I was streaming that night playing Pokemon, and I stayed up until maybe 2 a.m. streaming Pokemon, and then we wrapped up. Yeah, Casper missed Sarah a lot. Yeah, no. I streamed that night. So I streamed up until about maybe an hour after I stopped stream. We left the house to go to the airport, basically. And that was always the plan because I wanted to stay awake. That way I'd hopefully sleep on the flight. But then I didn't end up sleeping on the flight, so it was fucking brutal. But yeah, we stayed up a lot. Crafty says I had the best sleep ever. 5:30 a.m. felt like 11, so I felt like I felt so awake. Finished my year 12 maths exam. Hell yeah, dude. Get that shit, bro. GG, man. I'm doing good. I was finishing some side missions in Legends here. Yeah, that's the other thing I wanted to talk about. For the majority of my time in Japan, I hadn't touched the game at all. Towards the last few days in Japan, we had like busy days, but then at night we came back to the hotel early and like actually relaxed and stuff, because that was the plan. When you first get there, you want to be out at day, you want to be out at night, you don't want to be in the hotel room at all, because you want to do so much and experience Japan. So for the first like week and a half, that's all we did, and it was non-stop go go go. We're only back at the hotel for like an hour to shower and then sleep, and then when we woke up we were like, what are we doing today? But those last few days in Osaka, I was like, we're going to do stuff in the day, and then at nighttime we're going to get back, we're going to relax for a bit. So those last few days I did play Pokemon. I grinded quite a bit. I've done a decent amount of the stuff I needed to do to get the shiny charm. I just have to do more battles, because there's like 1,000 battles you have to do annoyingly, and then I had to do something else, I can't remember, but it's not too much. It's a little bit more grinding, but I did play a little bit when I was in Japan, just towards the end. How you doing, Davey? Happy to have you, my brother. Hopefully you've been good without me. How are you, man? But yeah, Jesse looks good in his yukata. Yes, by the way, I bought this in Japan. It was always the plan to buy a kimono or a yukata. I didn't want to rent one like some people do. I wanted to buy one so I could bring it back with me. We bought these at a lovely little shop. This one looks fantastic, as you can see. The ladies in there dressed me. It was fantastic. We wore it for a day when we were in Arashiyama in Kyoto. And then when we got back to the hotel rooms, we took that off. We realized we couldn't put it back on because it's a whole ordeal to set it up. It's like a lot of folding it, and then there's an underbelt, and then there's an overbelt, and you have to tie it the right way, and there's a little tie thing at the back. Don't look too close. So we wore it once in Kyoto when we first bought it in the shop and the ladies dressed us. And then after that, we didn't really wear it because we didn't know how to tie it up. But Sarah, just before stream, half an hour before stream, looked up how to do it and did a pretty good job. So props to Sarah. Your boys dripped up. And yeah, thank you, Sarah. But we didn't wear these the whole time we were in Japan, other than when we bought them and the ladies dressed us in the shop because we said we wanted to wear them out. Oh yeah, me and Sarah were saying, like, can we take it to another kimono shop where they pay, like, because a lot of the shops you buy a kimono or you rent one, and then there's also a, like, you can say, can you dress me up in it, and you can do my hair and all that stuff. So we were tempted to take these that we'd already bought to another store and be like, can I just pay you and you just dress me up? Because I wanted to wear it again, and I was like, I don't know how to do it up. So that was a whole thing. But then I ended up buying, which I wanted anyway, and I'm really glad, because, like, I will wear this here on, like, streams, but I'm not going to wear it out. It's a whole, like...
Unless we go to, like, a Japan's, like, event or something.
It's a whole thing. However...
Honestly, wear it with, like, a kitsune mask or something.
Yeah. It would be a great costume at a Comic-Con or something, or if I went to a Japanese restaurant, I would wear it, but I wouldn't wear it every day.
Or if we went to, like, a tea ceremony.
Yeah. But, however, I'm glad I bought this and I wanted it, and I'm really glad I bought this, because this I will wear all the time. It's a bit more casual. It's a bit dark to see, but it's a really nice purple color. I'll hold it up to the camera so you can see. It's a lovely purple color. This is called a haori, and this is actually a jacket that you wear over the kimono, traditionally. These two don't super go together, but it's just the top piece, as you can see. Where's the armhole? It's just the top piece.
I hope you get the sleeve.
Yeah.
Sleeves.
One second, boys. It's a whole process to dress up as a Japanese man and or woman. You right?
Yes.
You gotta tuck sleeves under sleeves and all sorts.
Unbending. Yeah.
Thank you for buying that for me, Jesse. Really nice of you. So, as you can see, you need a lovely woman to dress you up. So, this is just the top part. So, like, if it was cold, you would wear the kimono and then you'd wear the jacket over the top. You know what I mean? Traditionally. Obviously, you'd get something that matches. These don't match because I bought them from different shops and for different outfits. However...
Yours would match my kimono.
Yeah. However, with the haori, you can just wear it casually, and a lot of people do, with, like, over a shirt. You don't have to wear it over a yukata or a kimono. And I bought this, and I was just wearing this over my, like, I had jeans on, and I was just wearing this and an undershirt, a black undershirt, and it looks drippy as hell. And then this is cool as well because it has all these awesome patterns on the inside. So I love this. I love the haori. It's beautiful, and I'll wear this around because it's kind of just like a sick jacket with, like, a different style.
It's like breathable.
Yeah, and it's really breathable because it's like a yukata style one. But look at the inside, look at the patterns. It's a fucking work of art, man. And I bought this at a Japanese secondhand store, and they like take care of their shit as well. So it's in a really good condition, and it's awesome. So I'll wear that all the time, really. Yeah, kimono or yukata is for like formal events, but it does look dripped up. Does look dripped up, boys, not gonna lie. How's the jet lag? Honestly, not too bad. There's not much of a jet lag because there's not much of a time difference. That's like, the time difference between Japan and us, like in the actual time-wise, is 2 hours. A lot of the times of jet lag, you're tired because of the flight, but also then because you wake up, like your body clock is in your own time, and then there's a 10-hour difference in time depending on where you travel. So it wasn't too bad. We didn't really have to adjust. I was tired because of the flight, but that's only because I didn't sleep, and then I didn't sleep on the plane, so it added up. But we were tired when we got home yesterday, but then we had to sleep last night, and I feel fantastic. Like, I'm already fine. So, and the time difference isn't that much. It really isn't. How much is it for secondhand items? Ridiculously cheap. Secondhand is the way to go, I would say. Yukata are made of cotton, and they're a cheaper material on purpose. It's for a summer attire where you don't want heaps of layers and to be super warm. You want to be able to wear this all the time, especially in the summer. So yukata isn't like cotton, but a lot of kimonos, brand new, these are still pretty expensive because it is good quality cotton. However, kimonos are even more expensive because they're like silk. They're like high quality, a lot of the time multiple layers. They can be thousands of dollars, and people usually only buy them and have wear it to a wedding or a formal event. And then a lot of people just get rid of them and they're in a secondhand store. Yeah, it's like it's like how you would wear a suit to a wedding and then you don't really wear it anymore. So a kimono can go for literally thousands of dollars. However, secondhand, you can get them very cheap. Sarah got hers for like $60. And I got the yukata for about $50 as well. So very, very good. If you want to get one, I would recommend going to a secondhand store in Japan. Because I also like that, like, there was history for this. I don't know the history, but like there was history for it. Sarah's has a few little stains, but like that's history. That's some Japanese person used it, and like that's cool to me, rather than it just being like a clinical brand new thing that's never been used. I don't know, it feels more fake. But yeah, the cheap stuff is really cool. They do a lot of secondhand stuff over there, and there was a lot of secondhand clothes as well. We didn't buy any other secondhand clothes other than the kimono and the yukata and the haori, but Sarah bought a lot of clothes, and we also bought a lot of other things, which we're gonna get into it, boys. We're gonna get into it. I'm gonna show you all of what we bought. It's gonna be fantastic. But yeah, I'm not too jet lagged. I feel fine. Like I said, we just didn't sleep, but as soon as we got home and we had to sleep, we're instantly, like, I feel like I'm back to normal already. But yeah. Speaking of a new shirt, I also got a new shirt, which was a collab with Stranger Things. It only cost me 13 euros. That's pretty good. Hell yeah. We got our first puppy training. Oh, lovely. That's good. It's good to get him in early. That's good. Hopefully it goes well, Davey. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. But yeah, the secondhand stuff is the way to go, boys. It really is. They do a lot over there. There was a lot of really cool looking clothes in secondhand stores, pretty cheap. But yeah. Man, I don't even know where to start. I know you guys probably followed along in the Japan vlog channel. Some of you did, some of you didn't, that's fine. But even if you did, I'm going to show off a bunch of pictures, which you've probably already seen. However, I want to do I'm going to say a little bit more context for some things as well. So it's like a little bit more of a vlog with just pictures and me talking. So I hope that's okay, and I hope you enjoy that. That's what we're going to do soon. And then as we go through photos, I'm also going to show off things we bought. Me and Sarah, I left with a suitcase with just my clothes in it and like some things like a power plug and basic shit. Sarah left with a tiny small suitcase, and it was just a couple of clothes, not even a lot, because she intended to buy clothes there. And then our plan was always to buy another suitcase. That way we'd have my suitcase, her suitcase, and a souvenir suitcase to come back with. So I took a suitcase, she took a small suitcase, and then we bought a large suitcase. And then we also had some carry-ons. So, this is my suitcase that I took there, but after unpacking and putting all our stuff away, we sort of put all the collectibles and all the things we bought into this suitcase. So, this is full of Japan haul, boys. Oh, he back. Oh, I'm back. This is full of our Japanese haul, mate. And there's also still a few things around the room, like figures that we couldn't put in the suitcase. So yes, we're gonna get into that soon. By the way, check out the fit, Mitch. What do you reckon? Fit goes hard. I know it does. I don't even need your opinion. I know it goes unreasonably hard. Yes, I am back. I thought I felt it. I hope you were meant to say tremor instead of tumor. You better have meant to say tremor instead of tumor, because if you say I thought I felt a tumor, that's pretty fucking rude. Yeah, we got back yesterday. We landed at like 8 a.m. yesterday. Tremor. Yeah, okay, good. Full of sex toys. No, there's no sex toys in there. There's also no smut in there. I took out anything that I can't show on stream. However, there's an amazing anime figure I bought of Rias Gremory from High School DxD. What I will show you is it came with a poster, and it's a poster of the figure in the pose in the environment. So everything you see here is in the figure, which is quite cool. So there you go, Rias Gremory, and it comes with the full set with the rose petals, the little throne she puts her feet on, the little lantern, everything. So that's what the figure is. And it also comes with a swappable face, a swappable torso where she has her bare tits out, and also some extra little things. Wood? Oh, absolutely. What I will show you now, because I will show you the figure anyway later, but it's over there, so I will get to it. But this is what the figure looks like, right? But I did tell you guys there's a torso it comes with, which you can swap out, which is bare-titted. I can't show it on stream without covering it up, but luckily for you guys, I have fingers and I can cover it up. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. This is just the torso because her other torso is on her at the moment. But this is what it looks like. So, as you can see, full tits. I'm not showing nipples. This is for educational purposes, YouTube. However, her nipples are behind my fingers, and it is full. Look, it's a full torso. Under tit goes insane. What'd you say? Oh yeah, Sarah said her tits are thicker than her waist, and they're true. So yeah, there you go. What's up, Saggy? Now I'm gonna hide that just in case, but I wanted to share that with you guys. So yeah, we took anything out of the suitcase that was like a sex toy, or was hentai, or was basically, I bought some straight up Japanese porn. Fantastic. I bought some playing cards that had some women on it, which I can show you some of them, but not the fully naked ones. So we took any of that stuff out of the suitcase. That way when I open up the suitcase, I can just show you guys everything. And then there's also a few loose things around. We did a little gacha. We did a lot of little gachas. One of them was Death Note. So we got Light here, little Death Note, and we got L. They were in little gachas for like $4, as you can see. Adorable. And there's also, there's also Misa Amane from Death Note, as you can see, adorable. Chibi. So those were in a gacha. They also had Ryuk, but I did it 3 times and I lucked out by getting 3 different characters. So I didn't want to test my luck. I knew if I did it more, I would get doubles. I really wanted Ryuk, but I do have an awesome statue of Ryuk already. So like, I'm not that butthurt about not getting that. But yeah, how are you doing, Saggy? Happy to see you, man. I was too pussy to buy that stuff in case Customs had a look. I do not give a fuck. If Customs want to have a look, they didn't. I mean, they do because they scan your bags. They would have seen it. I'm going to be real with you. Yeah, that's okay. I don't really care. When in Japan, or as I used to say when we were there 2 days ago, when in Nihon. I said that to Sarah all the time. Yeah, Japanese person heard me say that behind him and laughed. When in Nihon. Nihon is Japanese for Japan. But, yeah. Make Customs Day. Dude, I can guarantee you they've seen worse, bro. You can get all sorts of crazy shit there, and it's not illegal, so it's okay to bring back. I was also married, and she didn't like that stuff. Yeah, well, boo. Next time you go to Japan, Get it all, motherfucker. Thought it was Nippon. Nippon or Nihon, it's both. More commonly Nihon is used, but Nippon is technically correct as well. They have a lot of words for the same things. Sarah, that sucks, yeah. I was married. That sucks, yeah. Probably see a few monster dildos every day. Absolutely. Dude, we saw a dildo that was like this fucking big in Don Quixote, bro. And then when I went to other stores, particularly in Akihabara, the store where it had a clear as day fucking sign on the wall saying upper floors, porn floors, they had some even weirder shit, which I wish I could show you guys, but I can't. But yeah, Sarah also got... Hey, Aaron, thank you, my man. I appreciate that. Hell yeah. Makimbo, Hassan Niz, I've never seen these people before. Tozza, I have seen. Tozza the Ham Fam Simp, that's kind of funny. They changed their name. I wasn't even streaming and they've changed their name to that. Hell yeah. This is in a little, holy fuck, Tozza, yeah. This was in a little gacha as well. Cute, little kitsune mask. Neil, oh yay, I like that. I like that for Neil. Fuck yeah, dude. That's great. I like when it goes to people we know. Sarah also got this in a little gacha. It's a little Shiba, little kind of long Shiba, sort of. It's cute. She also got this. It's like a little monkey praying. On this. Yeah, it comes with a little stand. And it says Kyoto. So that's cute. That was in a gacha. And then... This is the one Sarah wanted. It's a little cat praying. And that comes with a little rock as well, which I think says Kyoto. Adorable. So we did a lot of little gachas. I also bought one of the best souvenirs I've ever bought from a chemist there, which was awesome. I'll show that to you later. But what I also got from a chemist is a Japan Fuji-sama shot glass. Yeah, so all future shots on stream will be done from a Japan Fuji shot glass. I'm grabbing it out now. Look at this shit. Isn't that it's like glittery too. Look at that shit. Isn't that beautiful, boys? I like it. I think that's gorgeous. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Sexy, yeah boy. Hell yeah. That's so annoying. I want to gift Mitch one. I know, I wish you could pick the people. It's really frustrating. When we were in Japan and Chris was sitting next to me, he was annoyed that Kevin wasn't a member, and he just kept gifting memberships, hoping one would go to Kevin. I'm like, stop. I also just bought this sticker when we were at Fushimi Inari. I don't know what I bought a lot of stickers. Yeah, I bought a lot of stickers. I don't know what to do with them. There are a lot of stickers on the wardrobe, but you can kind of not super see what they are because of the lens, but I'll put them somewhere. This one was amazing at Fushimi Inari. We had great times at Fushimi Inari. Yeah, and Faye, what's up? What's up? Welcome Rin as well. Kevin, my man. Oh, we haven't done this in a while. Kevin. I'm gonna do my deepest bow for you, Kevin, when the music drops. Ready? How you doing, Kevin? Happy to see you, big fella. Oh, by the way, I'm a little bit disappointed. It's partially my fault, I'm not gonna lie. It is a little bit my fault. What are you talking about? No. Nah, you don't know. I haven't said anything. It's partially my fault. I should have given people more time. Well, I should have given Kevin more time because he's the only person I asked. Look, I would love to buy all of my audience everything because I love each and every one of you, but because I can't possibly do that, I wanted to bring back something very small for a few select people. I'm gonna be real, there was no point doing this for Chris because Chris was in Japan, so me giving him a Japanese souvenir makes no sense, right? Chris would have been on that list, however, I did give him gifts from my house. I gave him a book. I will say it on stream, I don't think he'll mind. I gave him the book that I told you guys I read, which made me want to stream again, the book called Ikigai. I gave him that book, not a copy of it. I gave him the book that I read that made me want to stream again. And I did a lovely message. I wrote a lot in there and I gave it to him and I signed it. And I think he loved that a lot. I also gave him the Pokemon card that we said we would give him on stream. And I gave him many, many cuddles and it was great. So he won't mind. However, there was a few other people I thought to myself, look, if I'm going to get some souvenirs, it's going to be the people who have sent me a lot of money over the years, because I really do appreciate that. Kevin was at the top of that list. I didn't even have to ask Kevin because I knew exactly what he would want. And I also got something for Saggy. And then I also got something for Steph. Now, Saggy is a person who has supported me and it means the world to me. But I'm not going to lie, a small part of why I'm giving Saggy something is because he is so close. And it's easy and I don't want to have to spend a lot of money to send something to him. That's also a reason I'm going to give Steph something, because I'm a cop-out and they're both very close to me, so it's easier. It's nothing big, but I got you a sticker from the Pokemon Center in Japan, and I hope you enjoy that when I give it to you. I also got one for Kevin, which I will send to him, but the issue is, and this is why I'm a little bit annoyed and upset, but again, it's my fault. I should have given him more time. When we were standing in the Pokemon Center, I messaged Kevin on Discord because I saw that he was online. However, it did say he was gaming. And I asked him what Depar's favorite Pokemon is, because I wanted to get her something. And he didn't reply for quite a while. And when he replied, I was already gone. So it's my fault. I fucked up. I didn't think of it. I didn't think of it until I was in the Pokemon Center. Otherwise, I would have given myself more time. That's okay. It's not your fault, Kevin. It's my fault. But if, like, I might still send another sticker. It just won't be. I wanted to buy Depar's favorite Pokemon. Kevin, I bought you a Lucario sticker, which I think you'll enjoy a lot. I also got Saggy a Psyduck sticker because I know he loves Psyduck. We still have the. I still have the emote. I still have a PNG somewhere of the blue duck that says Saggy. By the way, Saggy. And I asked Steph what her favorite Pokemon is. She said it was Jigglypuff, so I got her a Jigglypuff sticker from the Pokemon Center in Osaka. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy that. However, I'm a little bit disappointed, like I said, mainly in myself. I should have given it more time. I just didn't think of it until we were literally standing in the Pokemon Center, and then we didn't go back after that. So I'm only explaining this because I don't want Depar to feel bad that I sent a sticker to Kevin, which I'm gonna send, and then I didn't think of her, because I did think of her. I fucked up and I didn't do it soon enough, and then it was too late, and Kevin didn't get back to me on time, but that's not his fault, that's my fault. I don't remember what it is. He messaged me back, but it was too late. He said, that's a difficult question. I'd go Suicune to be safe. And then he said, I just got the notification for your question, by the way. I'm so sorry. And that was like 9 hours after I sent my message. Again, Sarah said she'll draw you something to pass, so there you go. Where's my sticker? I'm joking, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I thought about sending something to you as well, but I wanted to very limit the people who were overseas who I sent something to. And by very limit, I literally meant it would only be Kevin. Hey, thank you, Saggy. My man, appreciate you, buddy. Hell yeah, thanks for that, man, thanks for that. I appreciate you guys' gifted memberships. I will say, and yes, I'm gonna be blunt, I have almost no money left. But if you want to donate, please do it through actually donating and not YouTube memberships, because I could use the money. Look, I'm doing fine. I'm blessed. I just got back from a 2-week holiday to Japan, so I'm low-key messing with you guys. However, my bank balance is in trouble. I will be fine. I'm not saying I'm poor. I'm just saying, literally at the moment, my bank balance is a little bit scary. But I'm not saying send me money. I'm just saying if you were already going to, do it through Tangia or PayPal, not YouTube membership, because YouTube membership, YouTube will take most of that. No HSP on stream, not for a while, boys. No, look, I'm doing okay. I'm joking. I'm doing okay, and I will be okay once I get back to work. Yeah. Once I get back to work, I'll be fine. It's just, I work a casual job, by the way, as well, which is great most of the time. But the whole time I was in Japan, I didn't get paid because I don't get paid because I don't have leave. I just left, which is okay and you're allowed to do. But I didn't get paid the whole time I was in Japan. And then when I go back to work tomorrow, I think I'm earning on a few shifts a week. So I will be fine. I'm not saying I'm like struggling. I'm mainly joking. But I did spend a shitload of money in Japan and I, at this moment, do not have much money. But I will be fine. But like I said, I'm not asking for money, but real talk, if you're gonna send it through Tangia or Streamlab. Thank you. Hey. Thank you, my man.
Oh, Jesse Howe, brave soul of thrift, who chased his dreams on a Tokyo drift but yen turned scarce. The ramen thin. Your
Yo.
wallet cried, not this again.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So yeah, yeah, like I said, I'm not asking for money, but if you are gonna send money, just do it through those, not YouTube, because YouTube will take most of it. Oh, all right, hang on. There's a lot. There's a lot. There you go. You fuck. Thank you, Davey. I love you, buddy.
I'm gonna need you to drink up, Buttercup.
Yeah, I just did. I realized. Did you like my poem? It was beautiful. I could tell it was from the heart. My Tegea coins were collecting dust. I could finally use it. Yeah, bro. Dude, fucking, man, I missed everyone. I missed you too, Steph. I missed you too. We, Chris, when we did the stream from the hotel room, when Chris was ill, he was literally sitting next to me when I was setting things up. I had my laptop on the, like, a little table thing in the hotel, and I was setting things up, like plugging in the microphones. Jesus. Plugging in the microphones and, like, doing camera settings and stuff. So, like, I wasn't live, I was literally setting it up, and Chris was sitting on the bed next to me. And the motherfucker sends a Tangia because he knew I had OBS open. I wasn't even live, but it still showed up, and then he just laughs. And I'm like, don't waste your money, you fucking idiot. It was so good. The man's crazy. So you're financially stable, right? Yeah, I'm fine. Boys, I just got back from Japan for 2 weeks. I'm doing sweet. I'm doing fantastic. I did just spend a shitload of money there, so I have to kind of build my money back up. Yeah. Yeah, I'm rich in experience and anime figures and porn and just little cute collectibles. And then soon, after I go back to my job, I'll be rich again. Not rich, you know what I'm saying? Not, you know, doing okay, how I was before. Enough that over months I could save up to the point where I could go to Japan. Yeah, I'll have HSP money in a couple of weeks. But right now, yes, I don't have much money. But that's on me. And like I said, I was joking. I'm not saying send money. I'm just saying if you are going to anyway, send it through Streamlabs. That way I get it instantly. And then maybe next stream I can get a HSP.
I'm just spinning the fucking wheel.
Okay.
Spin it. Spin that shit.
All right, here we go. Baba Booey. Baba Booey. Oh, I missed Baba Booey. That's great. Dude, I developed new stims in Japan. Praise. Who even was it? Was it Davey? Yeah. Davey! My man! Oh, Davey Bombavy Molevi Bonshavi. My man.
Yeah, here's your money, you fucking gooner.
Hell yeah. I'll take it. I don't even care. Thank you, Saggy. Davey Bombavy Molevi Bonshavi Bolevi 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 Bolevi. I love you, baby. Davey, I love you, baby. Man, you've been here for thick and thin. You've been donating since before I was born. Somehow that makes sense. Daylightgraphy. My man. You've been here through many name changes, many accounts, many different forms of Jesse. Red hair, pink hair, purple hair, green hair, 3D hair, no hair, long beard, short beard, no beard. You've been here? No glasses? Glasses? Sunglasses? Masks? Hats? You've been here? Let me praise my man. No! Oh, Kevin.
I'm Kevin and I do this on the regular.
Kevin, that's not what I was asking for, brother. I'm gonna put together a care package for you, my boo. When I send that Pokemon card and that Pokemon sticker, I'm gonna send you something else. I don't know what I can do to... I'll make some personal shit. I'll do some personal... I love you. Thank you, my man. You did not have to do that. I can't stress enough. I'm doing fine financially. I was joking, but I appreciate that to the moon and back.
Oh fuck! I can't believe you've done this.
Shaved pubes. Okay. Thank you, Kevin. Man. All right. Shit. There's too many things going on. I didn't know you asked anything at all. Look, man. I was here when you had 2 different colored hair. Yeah, a lot of you have been. A lot of you have been. Thank you, Saggy. Yes, getting back to it. Davey, you were here when I had pubes. You were here when I shaved my pubes. Man, I think at one point I dyed my pubes and you were probably here. I love you, David. Thank you so much. I don't even know what to say. I'm shocked. I'm blown away by all you guys once again. I don't know why I'm surprised at this point, honestly. I will send you something as well, Davey. It's been a while. I don't know what. Super soon. I am gonna say. Oh, well, I did say I was gonna send you guys those Pokemon cards anyway. But yeah, we'll think of something for Davey. I'm gonna give something to Saggy. I'm giving the world to Kevin as soon as I can. Big Dick Moneybags. Yeah, you already know who he is. Davey when he was. Davey was here when he was. Davey was here when Jesse was a science channel. Yep. Davey's been here through thick and thin, man. And I appreciate you to the moon and back, Davey. You mean a lot, big fella. Kami too. You've been here longer, but Kami too has been great. She's been here for a while as well, and I appreciate her and you. More nipple pics in your future, brother. Let me just say that. But yeah, there's your money, you fucking good. I know, that was so good. With the $10 too. Tree Trunk Dave, yep. David's been here through thick and thin. Very thick. I love you guys. Thank you again. Thank you again, Kevin. It means the world to me, man. I'm gonna rip in and show you guys some stuff. Wait, hang on. Let me just... Oh, that's crazy. Do you see what that landed on? That's insane. Let's rip into it. We'll do a shot from the Fuji... From the Fuji-san shot glass. Do a shot for you boys. Look at that. Hell yeah. How did that happen? Honestly, I think the Kami just guided it. And I'm happy with that. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. By the way, remember when I was growing my hair out and I said I wanted to have long hair and I wanted to have my hair tied up when I went to Japan? And then I was in that ugly middle phase and my hair looked like shit, so I got a haircut before I went to Japan? This is it, boys. I'm meaning it right now when I say it. This is it. No more haircuts. Ever. This shit, I hope you love me, and I know I'll know who loves me and who doesn't, because I'm gonna look mad ugly for a while in this middle ugly phase.
Shut the fuck up.
Fuck you. And I'm gonna grow this shit out. The next time I go to Japan, I'm gonna have a fucking gorgeous, majestic mane. I'm gonna tie it up, go full samurai. I'm gonna chuck on my yukata again. It's gonna be class. Stop farting, I'm trying to be dramatic. No more haircuts. I'll probably shave my beard. My beard is already a little bit too long. But I didn't shave it the whole time I was in Japan. So, glad you both enjoyed the trip, and I'm glad to see you back both safe and sound. She's a background fanatic, Sarah, so like Suicune at a lake with a pretty background would make her melt. Me when I woke up and had to check out of my last hotel in Japan. Me when they said you have to be gone by 10 a.m. Fuck. Oh, man. Real talk though, by the way. We went to so we had to check out at 10 a.m. and our flight wasn't until like 9 p.m. at night. I could have gone and like had another day in Japan. Boys, listen, boys. I appreciate the Tangiers, but you're gonna let me talk also. Pish posh. So, oh, okay, bye. So, real talk though. That was the real talk. Cat, yep. So, let me talk. My ADHD's fucked, all right? I'm gonna forget everything. I'm trying to remember. Don't make me pause at Tangier. So we had to leave our last hotel at 10 a.m. Usual checkout time. They do it early in the morning. That's how it always is. Our flight wasn't until 9 p.m. So I could have gone into like Osaka and spent the day in there, but we would have had 3 suitcases and 2 bags. So I was like, fuck that. I'm just gonna go and sit at the airport. I have my Switch. We have chargers. Like, we'll be okay. There's a lot in the airport. There's a McDonald's, there's a Lawson, there's a Family Mart, there's like a bunch of stores, so like we won't be bored. We sat in that fucking airport for like 12 hours straight. I had the time of my life. We had no complaints. Pretty much. Because our flight was slightly...
I can't believe
Nice.
you've done this.
Nice. Thank you, Davey. Yeah, so we got there a little bit early. We ended up getting there at maybe like 11 a.m. and our flight was delayed by like an hour. So like we were pretty much in the airport for like 12 hours. I had the time of my life, man. We sat there, we ordered a bunch of Maccas, better than Aussie airports. Saggy, that's what I'm getting to. We sat in the Japanese, to be specific, we sat in Kansai International Airport in Osaka. I was there for 12 hours. I did not have a bad time. I had no complaints. I ordered food from multiple stores. It came quickly. It came and it was cheap. Right? This is me when I got back to Australia. We sat in that fucking airport for 12 hours. Is Japan Macca's better than Aussie Macca's? Japan Macca's is the best thing anywhere. It's better than most Australian restaurants. It is ridiculously cheap, it is ridiculously quick, and it is ridiculously good quality. They have amazing products. They have something called the Samurai Burger, which is like a soy sauce beef patty on the burger. It was fucking delicious. They have a Shaka Shaka chicken, which is an amazing chicken fillet that comes with a seasoning. Remember the shaker fries we got in Australia? I don't know if they got them worldwide. Comes with a seasoning, you sprinkle in a packet, and then you close the packet and you shake it up. Amazing, delicious. $2 for that fucking chicken. It was so succulent, it was so soft, it was so delicious, it was so good. So it ticks all the boxes. It's actually fast, like fast food should be. It's actually cheap, like cheap fast food should be. And it's great, which is insane. Because in Australia, it's not cheap. Most of the time it's not quick. And most of the time it tastes like ass. So, shaka chicken, shaka shaka. It's called shaka shaka chicken. Shake. Shaka 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 shaka. Soy sauce marinated, but yeah, it was a beef patty and it had like soy sauce taste and also had like cheese and like some onion, but I took the onion off because I don't like onion. But yes, and here's the real kicker. I don't know if it's like this worldwide, but I'm going to assume it is. But even just speaking of Australia, because I know for a fact because I've been to multiple airports in Australia and anybody in Australia who has been to airports knows this. Here's the real kicker, boys. A bottle of water didn't cost $9.50 like an Australian airport. Everything was the exact same price it normally is. Insane, right? The McDonald's prices, exactly the same price as a normal McDonald's. I went into a Lawson, I went into a Family Mart, exactly the same prices. Yeah, Saggy and Joseph are both laughing because they know. Airports, dude, if you've ever I went to an airport once. Yep. I went to the airport once, fairly recently, because my auntie visited from Scotland and we like went with her to the airport to like say goodbye. I bought a croissant there, a ham and cheese croissant, and it was $16 fucking. One ham and cheese croissant. No drink. One ham and cheese croissant. $16. Do you want to know what I got in a Japanese airport for me and Sarah? Dude, me and Sarah got like 2 pieces of chicken, 2 really nice drinks, ice cream, and that was less than $16. It was insane. Like, bro, yeah, we got so much there. We got so much at that McDonald's. One. Highway fucking rubber. Yeah, the airports here are fucked. So, story time, right? Getting back to why I'm mentioning this, and this is coming back to somebody asked, is the Japan airport better? Yes. I sat there for 12 hours straight, ordered multiple serves of food from multiple stores. Everything was done quick, everything was cheap, I had no issues, nobody was rude to me, nobody was loud. 12 hours I sat in that airport. I would do it again 100 times over. It was so fun. We just played Switch. There were outlets everywhere. We could charge our Switches. Fantastic. We ordered shit from the McDonald's and it came in like 3 minutes. And there was a lovely Japanese woman that's, arigatou gozaimasu. Here you go. Table service. They brought it to me. It was cheap. They ran up in 2 minutes, gave it to me. Arigatou gozaimasu. And they ran away. It was fantastic, right? Do you want me to tell you how long it was before I was annoyed when I got home? We got off the flight. We went through customs. I was starving, right? Yeah. we hadn't even landed in Australia yet. I was still in the air surrounding Australia and I was annoyed. On the plane, Jetstar, which we flew all flights Jetstar because it was cheap. Jetstar in Japan was fantastic, right? The flight back, I ordered a ham and cheese toastie. So in my ideal scenario, when I wake up in the morning at 6 a.m. and I'm on the flight still, I have a nice little ham and cheese toastie. They brought me some fucking chicken wrap that was cold. I had lettuce on it. I don't fucking eat that shit. I said to the woman, hey, I didn't order this. She comes back with an iPad and shows that my name says that. And I'm like, okay, but I didn't fucking do that because I'm a picky cunt and I don't eat that shit. And there's nothing, sorry, we have the inventory we have on the plane. There's nothing we could do. Like, okay, fantastic. So that was when we were over like Brisbane. I hadn't even landed in Australia. They already fucking pissed me off. They brought me the wrong food. So by the time we actually landed 2 hours after this, and then we got through customs maybe an hour later, I was starving, right? So the first thing I see, cold ass chicken, yep. The first thing I see when I get off the plane and finally get through customs, oh, a McDonald's, fantastic. I ordered a sausage McMuffin, a hash brown, and a matcha. My matcha latte, which by the way they do matcha in Australia now, wasn't too bad. Anyway, my matcha latte was done in like 10 minutes, fantastic. I was sipping on that. 35 fucking minutes later, I'm standing there going, what the fuck is going on? So I walk up to the lovely girl. I'm calm. I'm pretty good in these situations. It's not her fault. She's not the one in the back making the shit. I walked up and I said, hey, I have ordered this number. Like, where is it? It's been quite a while. She goes, oh, I'll get back to you. And then, sorry, we're doing that right now. Okay, cool. Again, I didn't snap. I'm pretty like, I'll snap internally and be like, they're all fucking fuckwits. I want them dead. But I'm not gonna ever say anything to that. Like, it's rude. I'm not, yeah. 42 minutes later, and I know because I have the receipt of when I paid and they gave me the receipt with the number on it. 42 minutes later, 42 minutes later, they give me a hash brown and my sausage McMuffin. My match is fucking bone dry. I've been slowly standing in line sipping that shit for the last fucking 30 minutes. It wasn't terrible, but now I have a fucking sausage McMuffin, which 2 bites in gave me heartburn, and a hash brown that tasted like dog shit. The one in Japan was miraculous and didn't give me any heartburn, by the way. How you doing, Neil? Happy to see you. You were gifted a membership by, I think, Aaron, man. Enjoy that. Happy to see you. But yeah, long story short, fucking half an hour into being back in Australia and I was already pissed off. So, yes, whoever asked me if the Japanese airport is better, I literally sat in that airport for 12 hours, bought cheap food that was brought to me promptly. There was charges everywhere. People were relatively quiet for a public space. It was amazing. I would do that 12 times again rather than go and order from that fucking McDonald's again. In Australia. Literally, I was sitting in Japan for 12 hours in an airport. No issues. I was happy. I was great. 30 minutes back in Australia, I wanted to end it all. Is this another dono? Kevin, bro, you already... Oh my god. I'm so clumsy.
I'm so clumsy. I dropped my dollars in Australia. Kevin the Klutz.
Nice. Can you go grab me that cider from the freezer? From the fridge?
Sure. You gonna down it?
Yeah, I'm gonna down it. I'm gonna down a cider for you, boy. Thank you so much, Kevin. I love you. I hate you. I love you. That's like 200 just from... Yeah, I know. I'm good. My bank account is fine. Stop sending money. What's up, Bo? I would have told him to give you a new matcha for making you... Yeah, look. I'm not gonna lie. In my head, I wanted to be mean. I always do this in my head, but I'm just not that dude. Like, I'm not... I'm more... I'll walk away and be like, that was fucked. I'm never doing that again, but... That's it, 40 wheel spins now. I'm just gonna skip the middleman and drink alcohol, because I know that's what you want to say anyway. But yeah, no, in my head, I was literally thinking, and I said to Sarah as well, by the way, this is the funny thing. Remember how I mentioned the fucking airport and how expensive it was? I said to Sarah after I ate my food, now I need another fucking drink because my match is gone and they gave me my food after. But I said to Sarah, I'm like, I'm not gonna buy another fucking drink here because these cunts, and yes I said cunts loud in public, these cunts have taken enough of my fucking money. I was livid, bro, but I wasn't livid to a like lovely Macca's girl who didn't actually make the food, she was just at the front. But I was livid, dude. I'm like, none of these cunts aren't getting more of my fucking money. I'm going outside, I'm walking away, and then I'll buy a bottle of water. So, in the international train station, I went to a vending machine, $4.50 for a bottle of water. By the way, in Japan, they have alcohol cans that are $1.50. They even have alcohol in fucking vending machines in the street that you can get. At any time, 3 a.m., cool, $1.50. An alcoholic beverage, not even low quality too, like 6%, sometimes 9% cans of Strong Zero. $1.50. That is the one thing I'll miss more than anything about Japan. Any drink you can think of, man. If you want some soda, if you want some water, if you want some juice, if you want some chalky milk, strawberry milk, hot and cold iced tea, hot and cold iced coffee, ice creams, even some hot food. They have it in vending machines. They have it in vending machines, and majority of the time, all of the drinks are under $2. Insane, dude. Insane. There's vape vending machines here. Yeah. Yeah. Where's my alcohol vending machines? Bro, they have them in... That's the funny thing, too.
So good tasting too.
Bro, in Japan, they don't even ID you. When you order at the convenience store and you order an alcohol, there's a little screen that comes up that shows like tap here or how do you want to pay and stuff. It's literally just a screen that says, are you over 20? And then you click yes or no. That's me buying alcohol in Japan. I was shocked. I was like, this is insane. Like, buying alcohol in Australia, I feel like there's 3 armed guards pointing guns at me when they ask for my ID. In Japan trusts it. Yep, absolutely. They just trust you. They just trust everybody will do the right thing, because in Japan, here's the thing. Japan, they have rules, but they're not really enforced. They're just, if you disobey the rules, you're a piece of shit human being and you will be disowned. And people are so scared of being ostracized and disowned that they do the right things. That's why the streets are clean and there's barely any bins. People will hold onto their rubbish and take it home, because if you don't, you'll be ostracized. That's why it works so well. They're not even strict rules. It's not illegal to do a lot of things, but they know that you cannot get away with it and people will shame you if you do the wrong things. So yes, they do trust you to do the right thing in Japan, which is why you can get alcohol from a vending machine and it's just in public, because they know that no kids would walk up and do it because you're not under 21, you're not allowed. It's crazy. Like, insane. If you're under 21, you're not allowed. That's what I meant to say. I think I said you're not under 21, you're allowed. Yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, they just give you really bad side eye. Yeah, they give you death stares. They make you feel such great shit. Yeah, that's it. Basically, you're disowned from the whole country if you do anything bad. So yeah. I made a print screen of this screen and asked ChatGPT to make a Japanese-style art poster. Oh, that's cool. Did you tell me to check Discord? Sorry, there's a lot that's been going on. Thank you so much, Kevin, for the donations again. I love you, big fella. You did not have to, absolutely. Oh, wow, that's sick.
The cat in the corner looks like
That's
Casper.
God. Yeah, why does the cat look like Casper, dude? That's sick.
Especially how it's even going like,
Bro, they got me.
grumpy face.
Bro, they got me looking like saggy. I said that. I guess we just kind of look alike, right? Because now with the glasses, especially, I never used to. When I did my Pokemon character, I was like, damn, that looks like Saggy. This looks like Saggy as well. I guess we just do look similar now because of the glasses and the orangey style beard. That's funny. Nothing wrong with that. He's a beautiful man. So am I. I see it. Yeah. Japan's a place to be, dude. It is. It so is. It was awesome. By the way, this is for Kevin. I'm skipping the middleman. We're not doing wheel spins. This might be rough on my system, by the way. I've been on that Japanese alcohol and we're back to Australian, so.
Maybe I asked to add Casper, that's why he's
Oh, you did add Casper. Okay.
pretty good.
Hang on. That frothed up like immediately. I don't want to deal with the bubbles because I'll be a gassy boy. Let me. I ain't chugging this shit and having heartburn like fucking later. I didn't have heartburn the entire time I was in oh, well, no, sorry, that's wrong. I had heartburn once the entire time I was in Japan, and that was only after what I can only describe as a fucking bender that we went on with Chris, on Chris's last night.
Don't even remember like half that night. It was crazy.
We went to the succubus and angel titty bar, and we got numerous drinks. It was all you can drink alcohol. They were also ordering shots. Fantastic, but it was crazy. I had heartburn because of that. But food wise, did you take the photo with the wide angle? I forgot, and Sarah even reminded me at one point, and I still forgot. So I apologize. There was just so much on my mind, I didn't think of it. I really do apologize. But yeah, the one time I had heartburn in did anyone puke? I puked the next day. I puked the next day pretty violently. I think Sarah puked the next day violently, but not in public. Not in public. Not in public. Don't play the Windows sound, bro. It scares me. I think every time I hear that, I think, oh fuck, OBS shit itself again. But yeah, that was the one time I had heartburn, and that was because a lot of alcohol. All the food was fantastic. I didn't have any issues with it. It was great. Fucking 10 minutes back in Australia, I ate one thing from Macca's and my fucking heart's on fire. It was nuts. Crazy. Kudos Bank Arena made me pay $21 for a bottle of water. Fuck off. And a can of clean. Yeah, that's... Damn. Do be like that. Do be like that. But yeah, man, fucking... Let's rip into showing you guys some stuff, I guess. I already showed you some of the shit that was on my desk. Okay. I am gonna take this off, but I also have a bunch of things to show you, including some shirts. So that's why I'm gonna take it off.
This is a pro gamer move right here.
Oh, yeah, smart. Can you,
Yes, just give me a second.
Okay. You have to come over here and do it so I can still hear. 16 for a can. I figured it would be expensive. Yeah, I had that once. I was somewhere in the city and bought like a whiskey and Coke, and it was like fucking 15 bucks. It was atrocious. That's kind of common anywhere in like a city. It shouldn't be, but yeah. Strip, yeah. Yeah. So here's my thing too. As you guys know, I have a bunch of shirts, mainly cool shirts. I just kept buying them and I didn't stop. My cupboard is full of clothes. So when Sarah knew we were going to Japan, she was like, I'm gonna buy so many cool clothes because like Japanese people have awesome clothes. Thank you, appreciate you. Hey look, I'm wearing the singlet from the thumbnail. So yeah, when I was going to Japan, I was like, I'm not gonna buy any shirts. I already have too many shirts. Even back home, I realized that I can't buy any more shirts. Every time a new Pokemon shirt comes out, or even a new cool shirt, I'm like, look, I'd like to get it, but I don't have the space. My wardrobe is already always full of clothes, and I struggle. I don't have enough coat hangers to hang my shit. So when I was going to Japan, Sarah's like, yeah, I'm gonna buy this, this, and this, and I'm like, look, I'm not gonna buy any shirts. Long story short, boys, I bought like 6 shirts. So now I'm worried and I have to fucking put them everywhere.
I'm never gonna financially recover from this.
I will because I have Kevin. I love you. Yeah, Kevin won't. Nah, he's alright. But yeah. So, not including my. Hang on, let me. Give me a second. I'm gonna pop this back on now because this is drippy and it's a bit more breathable. But I will change again when I have shirts to show you guys. I had to peep the drip. Gotta peep the drip, boys. Let me out. Ugh. I love this thing. This is so comfortable, and it looks so good. Again, it's a bit dark because I'm further from the light, but as I step into the light, you can see it's a gorgeous purple color. It's fucking awesome. I love it, and it's got the same like arms as a kimono. Like, it's just the top part, but it's not lower, which is fantastic. Like, I don't know if you can see where it ends. It ends, like, here. It's fucking drippy as hell. I wore this in Nara. It's beautiful. This is your color, dude. I know, I love dark purple. It's, like, royal and shit. I feel like it suits me well. Not saying I'm royalty. Those were 2 separate statements. Do you know I'm a piano? What? Did you know are you a piano? No, I didn't know that. No, I have no idea what you're saying, Ian Face, sorry. But yeah, so not including my yukata or my haori, I bought maybe 6 shirts. I've just collected depart from my work, so I'm going to drive now. We're still listening, keep the drawing. I don't know if you were playing that in the car, but you said the I don't know what you're talking about. What drawing? Jesse thinks we're all loyal servants, confirmed. Not all, just the mods. And that's facts. But yeah, so not including this and my yukata, drip, Nihonjin drip, Nihonjin drip, Nihonjin drip.
No, look at my face. I haven't.
Show it off.
The light's not like very good.
Give me a sec,
Turn it up.
give me a sec. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. This is the jacket Sarah brought.
Put it full.
Sheesh.
Wait. That says Ninetales. Ready? Are you ready for this?
Sheesh. Sheesh.
And it's like shiny and satin.
Nihonjin
It's like
Doripu. Hi. That jacket was $90 from Don Quixote.
Don't tell them that.
It looks fucking class. It's like soft and shiny and like a satiny material.
It's so smooth. And it looks awesome. That is embroidered too. That is
Yeah,
massive.
yeah, it's like embroidered. It's not like printed on. It's fucking awesome. It's the heat, boys. It's the heat. Jesus, that shit's brighter than my future. Fuck me. Okay, that's better. Damn. It's about to die any second. Jesus. The drip is legit blazing. Yeah. The irony in the fact of that is she bought that the last day we were there, so she didn't even actually wear it in Japan. But
At the airport.
yeah, she wore it at the airport, but worth the money? Absolutely. You should see the jeans she has as well. They're fucking fire. That's hot. That's hot.
Oh, that's hot.
Oh, that's hot.
That's
That's
hot.
hot. That's hot. Okay. Oh, yeah. This was the coolest souvenir I bought at the chemist where I bought the shot glass. Remember I said I bought the shot glass there, but it wasn't my favorite souvenir? This is my favorite souvenir. It is an umbrella.
And I gotta tell you, it was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details. Just like her.
No, leave it. Shh. See this shit? See this shit, boys? Don't fuck with me. I'm packing. What are you trying to do? But yeah, it's an umbrella.
Yeah.
Oh,
Samurai.
samurai. That's kind of dumb like that. I don't like it like that.
Yeah, well, it's an umbrella, so-
It is an umbrella. It makes sense. All right, I'm gonna try and crack it in here and try not to break anything. Hell yeah, boy. Hell yeah, boy. I'd be careful I don't knock my Legos and shit off. How fucking cool is that, dude? Fuck the black and red getting me hot. Yeah, the black and red looks fantastic. Class. Fucking awesome, right? And this was only like $20 in a random ass chemist. I was like, hell yeah. Who knew the Japanese chemists had the heat, bro? That was insane. I'll
Both
probably
look
never
so sexy
use that.
in your sexy fucking drip, and with your sexy umbrella in this sexy stream.
Hell yeah. Thank you, my man.
I also got the Japan Konbini umbrella.
Yeah. So, all right, we're gonna go through shit now, and I'm gonna show you. This is a massive show and tell now. Do I do a bit of the trip photos first, or what? What's the plan?
Maybe ask them.
What do you guys want to see? Because, like I said, I was gonna show you some of the photos you guys have already seen in the Japan trip, but like add some backstory and context. Because I was kind of just photo dumping when I was doing that. And there's also some stuff that I don't think I posted, but for the most part, it's stuff I posted, but I'm just gonna like talk about it as well and like quickly go through it, not spend 20 minutes on each photo. But do you guys want to see me do the photo vlog style talk, or do you want to see the goodies first? Keep in mind, some photos are of the goodies, so it's like we could go through it and then as I get to a photo of the goodies, show the goodies or something. I don't know. What do you prefer to do? I'm calm. Are we gonna see the porn cards? I can't show anything uncensored on YouTube. However, I can show some stuff if I cover it. Joseph, you weren't here, so I'll show you now, and I'll show the few people who are here now. I bought a $300 anime figure of Rias Gremory. If you know, you know. It's from an anime called High School DxD. This is a photo, this is a poster that came with the figure, which I'll still show the figure later, but this is a poster that came with the figure of basically what the figure is. So she's there, and she also comes with the set, like the stand and the rose petals and the little leg thing, like a throne she has a leg on, and the lantern. And then this is how she's dressed. However, it comes with a spare face and also a spare torso, which doesn't have her nightie on, which is fantastic. So you can display it in a nice way, and you can also display it in a gooner way. How about you send me that Rias instead of the sticker? How about you get fucked? Look, maybe you can have the poster. I would do that for you if you would settle for that. But you ain't getting the figure, bro. So yes, the figure comes with 2 torsos. I can show you the bare-titted torso as long as I strategically cover the nipples with my fingers, which I did earlier on stream and I'm about to do now. So, Joseph, pay attention. This is Rias's Gremories. Yeah, the underboob goes insane. So yeah, you can see it's like, it's her whole tits. I just can't show you the nipples because then that's technically nudity, apparently. That's how the rules work. But that's Rias and her Gremories. Now I'm gonna hide it again. I will, let me do it in order. Let's go browse. Here's where it all began, boys. Here's where it all began. This is the first photo I took. This is about 5 in the morning, and this is on our first plane from Sydney to the tip of Australia, Cairns, right? This I took a photo of because it was gay plane, and I pointed out the window and I said to Sarah, gay plane, and it looks cool. It's a gay plane. It's a rainbow plane. It's awesome. It's literally a, yeah, flying with pride, I think it says. It's literally a pride plane, which is awesome. So I was like, gay plane. It was awesome. I had to take a photo of the gay plane. This is a photo flying over Australia. Look at this shit. Those are like fucking river shit connected to fucking, that's awesome, dude. This was flying over Australia somewhere up near Brisbane, near Cairns. Look at that shit. Fucking pogalicious, bro. Class as hell. Whoa. Ah, hey, hey. This is the edge of Australia. Sorry. This is when we were flying to Cairns, so like we could literally see the edge of Australia, and it was awesome as we were landing near Cairns. Near Rockhampton, yes, I believe it is up there. This is when we landed in Cairns. This was the last photo I took because the next couple of hours waiting for the flight to Japan, they told me that Sydney lost my suitcase and I wasn't gonna get it for fucking 24 hours. I was a little bit annoyed. I kind of forgot about taking photos. Sarah took a photo of the plane we got on, which was a 787 to fly to Japan, which is this plane. So this is at Cairns Airport, and this is the flight. This is the exact plane that took us to Japan. So this is Sarah's photo, but I did not take any photos. This is the first photo I took in Japan. This was after an 8-hour flight from Cairns that I did not sleep on after I'd already been awake for 24 hours. I was very tired, but the first thing I did in the airport was found a vending machine and bought a Pocari Sweat, which I have had before and it's delicious. It's like an electrolyte drink. It's class. That's one sexy boy. Not gonna lie, I look pretty good for having not slept for like 36 hours. I locked in. Every time I had to take a photo, I was like, I locked in. Take it easy, Yanfei. Sorry if I missed anybody. Have a good one, man. I don't know if I missed it. Sorry, I've been yapping. Are we gonna see the point? Oh, I already read that. Oh, by the way, hi Nugget. Sorry, I saw that, Davey, and then I forgot about it. I'm gonna forget a lot as I'm talking a lot. You know how it is, boys. I can't have that in my room. I'd get eaten alive by my brother. Well, fair. I won't give you the poster then. You definitely can't have the figure then, Saggy. Speaking of Guna, how much do you spend on the 4th and 5th floor when she was not there? Okay, so For those of you who don't know what he's talking about, in Akihabara, we went into a store which downstairs had smutty anime figures, and upstairs had straight up porn, and above that had like full-sized realistic sex dolls and all sorts of crazy shit. I spent money downstairs buying a Marin Kitagawa from My Dressed Up Darling anime figure, only about $25. I also bought a drink, I think it might have been even a Pocari Sweat. On the upper floors, I only bought one thing, and it was very cheap, it was like $30. But Chris used a gacha machine and got used underwear from a lovely Japanese woman. It even had a photo of the woman who wore the undies. And I believe Chris spent maybe $40 on something else as well in that same area. But I'm not at liberty to say, unless he wants to come in and say what he bought. But yeah, I didn't spend that much money. We mostly just went upstairs because we were curious. So on the second floor, the first and second floor were like anime figures and normal, relatively normal stuff. Some like, you know, big booby anime figures, but nothing like crazy, super sexualized, right? Then when we were on the second floor, we saw a sign that said in clear English, upper floors, porn floors. So we were like, sweet, we'll have to have a look. Third floor was literally an entire floor. It was like a library, but it was filled with hentai DVDs. DVDs, yeah, right? And then I had a couple of like pocket pussies and that was it. And then we got to the back where we were gonna go up the escalator and they had signs that said 4th floor and 5th floor, no women allowed. Females forbidden.
I was so surprised. I was like, how is that?
Sarah was so cut. So naturally me and Chris were like, well, what the fuck's up there that they're not letting women up there? It literally had a sign that said 4th and 5th floors, females forbidden. And we were like, damn, we have to go and have a look. So yes, how sexist? Yeah, females are gooners too, bro, okay? It's time to put some respect on their name. Sorry, women. I know some people get triggered when you say females. I just said that because the sign literally said it and it was in my head. But anyway, so yeah, me and Chris had to go have a look. Unfortunately, it was sad that Sarah couldn't. She just stayed and looked at some random dildos and stuff that was on the 3rd floor that apparently women were allowed on. So yeah, on the 4th floor, it was almost an entire floor of like pocket pussies. Both pussy, butthole, mouth, all the things you can imagine. And then the 5th floor, the top floor, the piece de resistance, was dolls. And some of the dolls were just this area. Some of the dolls were just the arse area. But they were hyper realistic. They were detailed. And they were for fucking. So you would get like a woman's whole ass, and it would have her ass and her woman bits. And then you would also get a whole chest that was like really well made and hyper realistic and looked soft. I didn't touch it. They were in glass cases on display. And then in the corner of the room was a cage. Yes, a cage. So I'm guessing people couldn't touch them. And there were 4 1-to-1 scale, real sized, hyper, and I mean hyper realistic sex dolls. They had everything. And they looked scarily real, to the point where out the corner of my eye, I swore I saw them move. Did it smell funky? No, everything was pristine, it was clean, everything looked good. It looked like a shop. It looked like a well-maintained shop. I don't know if anybody's ever been in like in a car, like where you buy cars. You know how they're like clean buildings, mostly empty, and then like everything like looks really good? It looked like that. But the product wasn't Mercedes, it was real Japanese pussy. Kind of insane. Every hole you can think of, kinda. They looked freakishly real. Yes, they did. And I can show you photos because I did censor parts. So even the people who haven't seen these photos, because I originally just put them in the horny den, I have put them in here, but I've censored them so they're safe for stream. So yeah, I didn't spend barely any money on that floor. Chris did joke about getting by the way, the woman's rear was like basically the whole like, give me a second. Basically from here to here, around. The whole pelvic region. It was a full ass, real sized, and then obviously like a vagina and everything. And it was just that part. And it said on the box, like, careful lifting it, it weighs 36 kilos. So that is legitimately what probably most women's pelvic region would weigh. You know what I mean? Like, insane. And Chris joked about wanting to buying that, but he couldn't take it back on the plane. So I really got to get to Japan. It's insane, dude. It's insane. ChatGPT has done it. Looks good, but your face is so funny, bruh. Hey, look.
Oh, I've seen that. That's cute. That's funny. I like that. I look adorable.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. Sarah does. It made Sarah Japanese. It made Sarah kind of Japanese looking. That's kind of cool. I like that.
Look at the details of flowers.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. All right, anyway, let me get back into this. I'm going to try and power through this because most images people have seen, but I'm just going to give a little bit of backstory to all the images. So yeah, 10 minutes after we landed in Japan and got through customs, the first thing I did was go to a vending machine and buy a Pocari Sweat. So this is me on like virtually this is me on no sleep after about 36 hours of being awake. This was the first vending machine I saw at a random train station, so of course I had to get, will you wear wigs? This, boys. This is the first meal I had in Japan. Late at night, Chris was there. Chris, this was a 1-minute walk from our first hotel in a place called Ekoda, about 20 minutes outside Tokyo. This is where we stayed. This place was fucking amazing. This was a pork katsu curry with tonkatsu sauce, and it was absolutely divine. This is the first meal I ate in Japan, and this was the best meal I ate in Japan. We went back to this specific curry place twice. Me and Sarah found another one when we were in Osaka. It's a chain, it's called Koko Ichibanya. If you're ever in Japan, try and find Koko Ichibanya, order the katsu. Life-changing. Handmade katsu kare with rice, tonkatsu sauce. You can choose the spice level. We chose spice level 3, which is like pretty hot, but like still got that amazing amount of flavor, not too hot. Oh, I will dream about this meal. This was the best thing I ate in Japan, and just by chance, it was the first thing I ate in Japan. It was incredible. We got it so many more times. The katsu was so, like the crumb on the outside was so crunchy, but the meat on the inside was so tender, so juicy, so soft, so much flavor. What I said to Sarah, and like a lot of meals will be like, there's this piece and this piece and this piece, and together it's fantastic, but each individual piece isn't that amazing. Even the rice with no sauce on it was incredible. The sauce by itself, incredible. The katsu by itself, incredible. And then we put the tonkatsu sauce on top. Just every individual element was amazing, and then combined, it was on a fucking another level. It's the best thing I've ever put in my mouth. Yes, I said it that way on purpose. Insane. It was so good, and I'm gonna dream about this shit. Also, will you wear wigs? Maybe. Did it look the same the way out? I didn't look. This was my first morning. I went to a Lawson. The caramel teas were delicious. In that bag is a barbecue. The emoji you used? Oh, nice. Kare. In the bag is a barbecue pork bun, which is the best pork bun I've ever had in my life, and it was $2 at the random convenience store.
I took photos too. Look, it's me.
This is Sarah when we were at Nintendo, the Nintendo store in Shibuya. Her with Mario. Her with Godzilla.
My Crocs. Oh, I gotta show them. Wait. I gotta show them.
Sarah bought Crocs in Shibuya. Is this not in order? Hang on.
I mean, we did go to Shibuya pretty early.
I thought I took my pics before that though. 1 second.
Maybe I'm not sure because you got the heavy.
No, okay, it's apparently right. 1 sec. Yeah, so Sarah bought Crocs. Sarah bought Crocs when we were in Shibuya. I'm gonna go full cam for it. Ready? These weren't really cheaper because they were in Japan or anything, because like it's not a Japanese brand, but the fact that we bought them in Japan is pretty cool. So like you can buy these in Australia right now for the same price Sarah paid, but the fact that these are from Japan is pretty cool. They're Kuromi Crocs, and they're like the best. Yeah, Kuromi and Sanrio is a Japanese thing. I'm just saying, you can buy these on the Australian Crocs website right now for the same price. It wasn't cheaper, but they are badass. So that was a fucking steal. That was pretty sweet. They were slightly cheaper because we got them tax-free, so they were like $10 cheaper, but still. But yeah, they're class. They're class. So yeah, I'm gonna get through this quick, by the way, boys. This was a random capsule store we saw at a train station. I took this photo, and then half a second later, Chris popped his head in, so of course I took another photo. So that's Chris in front of a gacha store. We went to an amazing claw machine place. There's a bunch of pics of that. This is in Shibuya at the crossing. We went to Ichiran Ramen, which everybody says is overhyped. Here's the thing. People love to shit on Japan, and whenever somebody goes to Japan and they say, I tried this thing, it was great, everybody loves to try and bring them down and say, well, it's not actually good because you can do this and this and this. What I will say is, Ichiran was overpriced compared to non-touristy places. You can literally just walk down an alley and go into a door that doesn't even have a sign because it doesn't even say that it's a store, and get incredible ramen that tastes better than this at half the price. But the experience of going to Ichiran was very, very good. I had ramen 3 times in Japan. This was the second best one. So it's not bad. It is overpriced. It is overpriced for Japan, but that's a very, very good distinction. Yes, I've had way more expensive ramen here, and I'm sure that everybody in every other country has had more expensive ramen, and I can guarantee you it was not as good. This is better than any ramen I've ever had in Australia, and it was still cheaper than every other ramen I've had in Australia. However, for Japan, this is overhyped and it is overpriced. But if you are in Japan, go to Ichiran Ramen. It is really cool. The experience is great. The fact that you can walk up to a machine and press buttons and say, I want this, I want this, I want this, is fantastic. The whole experience of sitting there and having them quietly bring you the thing and open these shutter doors and fucking bow, incredible. Don't listen to haters, go to Ichiran Ramen. But yes, if you walk down a random alley and go into a random store, you will get cheaper, better tasting ramen. This, I can guarantee you, is still better than anything you will have in a country that isn't Japan. It was delectable, it was delicious. The chashu pork was incredible, it was melting in your mouth, there was so much flavor. The egg was like well flavored, it was great. So definitely go there. This, I don't know if anybody here watches a streamer called Pay Money Wubby. Does anybody here watch a streamer called Pay Money Wubby, also known as Wubby? Wubby7. I don't watch many creators. No? Okay. I don't watch many creators, whether that be YouTubers or more specifically streamers. I literally don't watch any other streamers. I've watched some Ludwig videos that he puts on his YouTube channel, but I've never watched a full live stream of Ludwig. However, Ludwig is, I would say, probably the other one that is like pretty good. Wubby, W-U-B-B-Y, Wubby is a streamer I've watched for years, when I was streaming, when I stopped streaming, when I got back into streaming. He is hilarious. He is more of a like carefree, risk-taking person, which I like because it's refreshing, because there's barely any other streamers that do that because they're so afraid of being cancelled. If you like me and you like my humor, I have a fair certain possibility you would like Wubby. He's American, but he's hilarious. So when Wubby went to Japan, he put a sticker, which is a meme in his community, on this pole, which is in Shibuya. And then since he did that, he just posted the video, and then people watched the video and found out the location. And now a bunch of his fans have gone to the same spot to take photos with his pole, because for whatever reason in Japan, you're not meant to put stickers on poles, but for whatever reason, they won't remove it. So that sticker has been on the pole for years, and his fans keep going back there to take photos with it. So because I've known that and I've gone to Japan, one of the first things I wanted to do when we were in Shibuya, I said to Chris as well, I'm like, he was trying to take us somewhere and I'm like, we're close to this. I've just got to go do this thing real quick. And he's like, cool, man, like no worries. And then I went there and he took this photo. So I'll show you a close up in a minute. You guys won't understand it because it's an inside joke with his community, but yeah. So Chris told us he was taking the photo and he actually took like 20 selfies that were like this. And I was like, really? 20 is a bit excessive. So I deleted them all except one because obviously I love that. I'm going to keep that. It's great. So he did take the photos, but he also took 20 selfies of him from that's the front camera, obviously. So that's the sticker, the green dude. I'm not going to explain this. Wabi is a white man of Middle Eastern descent and American. I'm not going to explain this, but that is a photo of kind of him in the green suit there, and it is stuck to the pole. And everybody, pay money, Wabi, teach me about taxes. This is Sarah pointing to it. This is me, Chris, and Sarah by the pole, the Wabi pole. This is in, by the way, this clean black shirt was the only thing I had access to in Japan because they lost my... Japan didn't. Sydney didn't put my suitcase on the plane to Cairns and therefore wasn't on the plane when we went to Japan. So for the first 36 hours I was in Japan, because of Sydney, I didn't have my suitcase, which had almost nothing except my clothes in it. So this is a $5 t-shirt from Lawson, a convenience store, which is ridiculously comfortable and very, very good quality. And I still have it. So that's why I'm wearing a plain black shirt. That's not my, well, it isn't my shirt now, but that wasn't my shirt before I flew to Japan, but that's what I'm wearing there. Sarah saw this. It was a place that sold drinks and they had a bunch of cute little, like Pokemon themed drinks and desserts and stuff. This wasn't a Pokemon cafe or anything. It was just a random shop, which was awesome because they had so many really cool, cute things. That's her with it. This is the Pokemon Center in Shibuya with the famous Mewtwo. This is me and Sarah with the Mewtwo.
Oh, I wish I got it.
I saw this in the Pokemon Center, which was awesome.
I did go back to it, but then I didn't buy it.
I don't know why I didn't expect it because obviously it's a Pokemon Center, but I didn't expect them to have things from the game that just came out so soon. And it was really cool to see. This Floette was there. They also had a photo. This is just a short video of like, basically what you see here, they had shelves the entire way around the store. Literally every Pokemon you can think of, you could get a little plushie of. It was incredible to see that many Pokemon things in one area. They had a lot of these like super fluffy plushes. They had normal ones and then extra fluffy ones. This was a Mimikyu, which was cute. This is me with a giant Tepig. Then we went, okay, so I'm gonna leave it here. Give me a second. This is where we're gonna do a little show and tell. I'm gonna do this in order. So at the Shibuya Pokemon store, Sarah bought this. It's so soft and fluffy, as you can see. It's a little Yampa plushie. So she bought that from Shibuya. Adorable. I bought...
Yeah, you gotta show that. 'Cause I bought them at the same time. I got them at the same time.
Sarah also bought this because Sarah had a bag she was carrying around with her the whole time. We saw this. And I told her, you have to buy that so you can put it in your bag. Because get in the bag, Nebby.
It's a meme from the
So,
on the moon.
we have a cute little, Nebby. Yep. Get in the bag, Nebby. Get in the bag. So that's adorable. And then, I bought with my Pikachu. This is the only... Dude, you have no idea how hard it was to walk around. Look, I'm going to be real with you guys. I spent thousands of dollars in Japan, right? But I didn't at first. I was sort of like waiting and thinking to myself, I'm not going to buy this much stuff. I'm going to see, I don't want to blow my load on the first day, if you will. I was like, you know, walking through the Pokemon Center with, I'm going to be real with you, like $3,000 in my bank account and looking at all this shit. It was unfathomably hard not to just grab everything, like the gigantic fucking Tepig. You know what I mean? It was so hard. I walked away from... So, here's the thing. I went to Shibuya with Chris and Sarah for the day. This is the only thing I bought from a store that wasn't like food or drinks. Pikachu. He's a little fluffy guy. He's extra fluffy, and it's just a keyring. It's tiny. It was $13, and I hooked him on like my jean pocket, like this. So I was just walking. Imagine my finger's not there. He hooks onto my jeans. I was just walking around. Japan, and every now and then I would see somebody who would like look at my tattoos or something and be like, cool, and I'd be like, yeah, look, Pikachu, and they'd be like, oh, sugoi. It was fantastic. So he just stayed with me, and I bought him the first time we went out in Japan to a major city, and then he was with me all the time. So that's awesome. I love that. He has history. He has slight stains on him from where he rubbed onto my jeans, but I might leave him because it's like a little story. He's kind of a little bit dirty because he's been rubbing up on me. That's awesome with the tattoo. Yeah, dude, people love the tattoos. Like I said, somebody in Discord asked me, they were like, oh, how do people find the tattoos? Here's the thing about Japanese people. Even Japanese people, if they don't like you, they won't tell you. They will just ignore you. And I didn't notice it. So like, tattoos are only really forbidden and like not liked with like the older generation. Kind of like how it is here, to be perfectly honest. A lot of old people don't like tattoos here. The younger generation, there's two types. There's people who don't care and they just got tattoos because they love them. And then there's people that love tattoos and they would want to get them, but they can't because they're worried they'll be like disowned. Those are the two types of young people in Japan. And then there's probably some people that don't like them and they don't want them themselves, but they wouldn't judge other people. I would say that's 80% of the younger generation in Japan. And then there's some older people who don't like them, but they will just like not look at you or ignore you. Like I never received any like weird looks or like nobody mentioned it. The only people that ever mentioned it were people that loved it. And I had multiple people who clearly spoke no English at all still communicate with me because they like my tattoos. We were at a bar in Kyoto, and some dude, I walked up to the bar because I was going to order drinks, and he saw the Goku tattoo and he went like this. And I was like, hi. I was like, Son Goku, hi. And he's like, he does this. He's like, I'm like, I fucking love it here. And then there was a woman she worked on the reception in our hotel in Kyoto. And when I walked downstairs one day, I walked downstairs in this singlet, and I wanted to ask for new towels. So I went downstairs, and some of them didn't speak English, some of them did. So I just ripped Japanese. I was asking for more towels, and I was just like, sumimasen, atarashi taoru ga arimasu ka? Do you have new towels? And she's like, hi. And then she like went to get towels, and then she handed them back to me, and she saw my tattoos, and she was like, oh, she like ripped into English. She's like, your tattoos, I love them. She wasn't like fluent, but she was like, oh, tattoos, I like tattoos. I'm like, yeah. And then I went Pikachu, because like I know everybody loves Pikachu. And when I did that, she went, oh, Son Goku. And I'm like, yes. And then I came down later and I put on I bought a Dragon Ball Goku shirt. So when I came down the next time, I put this on and I walked down casually. And I was just like, I walked in and she's like, oh, she's like so cool. She's like, Son Goku. And I'm like, yes. And then I went like that. I'm like, Son Goku. Because that's the exact same symbol. That's Goku's symbol. But yeah, this is a shirt I bought in the Gion district in Kyoto. So cool, man. But yeah, the only interactions I had with people who liked my tattoos, loved my tattoos, and pointed them out. And then the best one, there was somebody that didn't speak any Japanese, and you could tell there was a guy who didn't speak any English, and you could tell a lot of people in Japan are very shy and very introverted. You could tell he really liked, I'm guessing, my tattoos, because I was wearing a short sleeve shirt and I didn't do anything else. I didn't look at him at all. I didn't say anything. So like him looking at me, the only thing I could think of was he liked my tattoos, because he didn't say anything and I had no idea. Like we didn't communicate at all. I didn't even look in his direction and smile. But we were sitting in a random izakaya. We were ordering food and drinking and stuff. I feel a tap on my shoulder and I was like, my first reaction is, what the fuck? Why would somebody be tapping me on my shoulder? It's not somebody I know. I'm in Japan. And I turn around and this Japanese dude just does this. And then walks off. So you could tell he was like, he didn't speak any English and he was too shy to even do like a lot of, like, he didn't point at my tattoos or anything. I don't know if he didn't want to like touch me or like get close or whatever, but you could tell that's the only thing I could think of is that he liked my tattoos, because I was sitting there, I didn't look at him, we didn't say anything, and then he just taps me on my shoulder and he goes, and then he walked off. And I'm like, that's amazing. Like, yeah, I saw him do that and I'm just like, that's it. He never said a word. I've never seen that man again. I will never see that man again. But it was amazing. And those little moments where you connect with somebody that you don't even speak the same language of is so fucking sick. I did speak a little bit of Japanese, but I just let it be that. Like, I could have said something like, oh, you like my tattoos or something. I just left it. He went like this and I went like this, and that was it. It was amazing. It was such a cool moment. So all the experiences I had in Japan with people who were, you know, it was only experiences where they were nice. Maybe there were people there that didn't like me. I wouldn't blame them because, like, yeah, I wouldn't have known. I'm sure there were people there that saw me and didn't like me because maybe they saw that I was a tourist and they don't like tourists. That does happen in Japan, but I can assure you, nobody's gonna come up to you. Nobody's gonna give you even foul looks. I didn't see anybody. You know what I saw? I saw a lot of people, and this comes back to the fact that Japanese people are very shy. I saw a lot of people out of the corner of my eyes looking at me, and then when I would look at them, they would do this. Like they were looking at me, and the second my eyes looked at them, they'd go like this. So I think they were looking at me and they were interested in my tattoos, but they were too shy to say something. That was a lot. I saw that a lot, but they weren't like frowning or anything. They were just looking in my direction. And a lot of the times I could see too, they were looking like, not at my face, they were looking like down, like probably at my arms. So I could see like they were looking like this, and then I'd look and they'd be like, but like, I don't care. Like, it's kind of wholesome. Like, I think a lot of them are just like, they see a foreigner and they haven't seen it too often. So they're like, it's interesting to them. And then they want to look and they want to say things, but they're too shy. And then on the plus side, there's also a lot of lovely people there who clearly speak no English, but they try. Like, a lot of the times I would bump into somebody and say like, oh, sumimasen or whatever, and they would be like I'm sorry. Like, they would say it in English because like it's a respect thing that like I spoke a little bit of Japanese, so they try and speak a little bit of English. And a lot of times, I did a few times as well, I was on the train and I'd notice like an old guy walk in or something, and I would get up and I'd just point at my seat and I'd be like you can have it, and they'd be like, thank you, not like arigatou gozaimasu, even though I would say that to them. Yeah, what did I do? Oh, yeah. There was one time there was an old dude on the train who I let sit, and he did the same thing where he's like, thank you or whatever, and then I just stood, and then when I was gonna get off the train, wait, was that no, sorry, no, that's not what happened, sorry. I'm remembering the wrong guy. So there was an old guy sitting on the train, and there was one spot next to him, and then across the lane there was one spot free next to a woman. Me and Sarah hopped on the train, and those were the only two spots. So Sarah sat down, and then I was going to sit down on the other spot. And this old guy who should use the chair, he got up and he gestured to us to be like, you can sit together. He went like, and then he went to sit in the spare seat so we could sit next to each other. And I was like, arigatou gozaimasu. I was like, thank you, like, that's so nice. And then, so yeah, he was already sitting, but he got up so me and Sarah would have two seats so we could sit next to each other. So then when I got off the train, I like bowed to him and I said, arigatou gozaimashita. Mashita is a little bit more of a higher form of respect. Usually you say it to old people. But yeah, I like bowed to him. I'm like, arigatou gozaimashita. And like, he said it back, and like, it was a really nice moment. So yeah, pretty much every interaction I had with people, it was either they didn't really interact with me or they were super nice. I had no negative interactions at all. I'll tell once just, yeah, sorry, I know you guys are saying Pokemon, but I'm just yapping on. That's awesome with the tattoo, yeah. What did I miss? Oh. Speaking of tattoos, real quick, who did your tattoos from Wicked Ink, and did you go in person for a consultation? A lot of my tattoos were from the Wicked Ink a while ago before they moved locations. It was still in Campbelltown, but they moved locations. and they've had a lot of artists who were there, but they've left and gone on to do other things. However, the person who did my most recent tattoos, this one, that was a woman called Layden. She's fantastic, and she's the wife of the person who owns the shop. So she's not ever gonna leave. She did Sarah's sunflower. Yeah, she did Sarah's sunflower, and she also did this. She's really good and really quick. Layden, yeah. And she did some for Steph as well, I think. Yeah, Layden is really good. She's the wife of the person who owns the shop, so she's never gonna leave, so you can go and see her. And yeah, you just walk into the shop, you say what you want. You can ask for an artist as well. Usually you can just ask the receptionist for a quote and they will tell you a rough quote, but you can also say, like, if Layden's not busy, can I like ask her, because like I wanted her to do it, and then she'll tell you how much it would be and stuff. But the best thing to do is like go in there and ask. You can Instagram them. A lot of the artists have an Instagram, but if it's not too far for you, it is good to go in there and talk to them and get to meet them as well. Sorry, I'm yapping. I've been going slow. Such a funny story, yeah. I got a new shiny. I was gonna hunt for a regular alpha Skiddo Go-Goat, but guess what I got? Flabebe. Riolu Unknown, Pancham, Growlithe, Brambleghast, Regice. What is it, Remy? Some old people are precious. They really are. Look, there's literally no in between. Nice people are either not nice people. Old people are either the nicest people you've ever met in your life or the worst pieces of shit you've ever met in your life. There's no in between. There's no in between. A lot of the time they're lovely. I've met so many older people that are so lovely and the kindest people, but literally every time you meet an old person, they're either the nicest person you've ever met or like just such an old bitter fuck. There's no in between. There's no just like in the middle. It's one way or the other in my experience. It's insane. Saving up for my first tattoo? Fuck yeah. They're expensive, but they are worth it. They are worth it. Oh, I said Flabebe. Nice. It's a shiny alpha flip. I did say Flabebe. It's live, so you know I'm not faking. I did say that. I'm really awkward with those type of interactions. Yeah, look, that's fair. They get it a lot though. Just go in there and if you have photos of like, roughly what you want and then like explain it, they'll tell you pretty good. They're used to dealing with all sorts of people, so like, you know, it's not hard. My grandpa was called Grandpa Grumpy. He would bark, but there was nothing behind it, just tease. Yeah, that's fair. So a lot of old people have a good sense of humor as well, I've found. Yeah. Sarah's pop had a great sense of humor. Kinda want a Pokemon tattoo. Dude, that'd be great. Get a Jigglypuff tattoo. If you got super nice white skin like me, Jigglypuff would pop good. Might hurt a bit going in, but it can stand out pretty good. I also called my grandpa Grumpy. I miss it. Yeah, I think a lot of old people are a bit grumpy. Even the happy ones can get grumpy. They've lived a full life. They're allowed to. But, yeah. I want to get one eventually too. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I'd like more Pokemon tattoos. I'm running out of fucking space. Not sure about colored tattoos. Colored tattoos are highly recommended if you're really white, because the color goes into your skin really well. If you have like a mid-range skin tone or like a darker skin tone, it's really not recommended to get colors because they just don't set in your skin. Especially certain colors like yellow. The Pikachu was a nightmare because he had to just keep fucking pumping it in because yellow is so hard to settle in the skin. I'm pretty pale. Yeah, you'll be fine then. You want to get colored tattoos, and tattoo artists who get a client like you are happy to do colored tattoos because a lot of the times they can't do them, so they're really happy when they finally can. I like a mix. I like some black and white tattoos, and then when you have colors, they really pop. Like, look at that shit. Look at that shit when I stand next to that, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Look at that, and then look at the blue. Like, it just pops. It stands out. It's awesome. It's crazy. But yeah. All right, let me get back to this. Sorry if I'm missing your comments, boys. I'm gonna get through this shit. So yeah, we went to the Nintendo store. We saw a Godzilla store in Shibuya. They just sold a bunch of Godzilla merch. It was kind of hard. This was in the Nintendo store too. A Sonic. This was just a random alley that I thought looked fucking sick. Everything in Japan is aesthetic as shit, dude. We saw a billboard for Pokemon Legends EA in Shibuya. It was awesome. I loved it. I was like, I wonder if we'll see ads. Oh yeah, here we go. This is Ichiran again. Yeah, boy. So this is what you see There's a little tiny thing there with water. When you arrive, they open the thing, they give you a piece of paper and a pen, and they give you a cup, and that's it, and they fuck off. And then they cover it, and it's all private. And then, yeah, you see, you've got water there, you've got your chopsticks on the side there, it's great. And then they open the thing randomly and serve you the ramen, bow, and then they fuck off again. It's fantastic. What'd you guys do for Halloween? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. We were in Japan and it was raining that night, so we did nothing. We sat in the hotel room and I think we might have played some... We ordered pizza, we got Domino's, which was only slightly better than normal Domino's. And then we just sat in the hotel room and we played Pokemon. It was great. You're haunting this house with your whiteness. You fucking ghost. But yeah, the Ichiran was really good. Here's the Kuromi Croc Sarah bought, and she also bought this. There you go, grab it out, grab it out. Grab it out as we go. Grab it out as we go and move it here. So yeah, in Don Quixote in Shibuya, Sarah bought this. Yeah, this is what Sarah wore in the stream with Chris. It's fantastic. It's a onesie and it's adorable. It's so cute. And I can't remember how much this was. I think it was like 60 bucks or something, which is about right for like a onesie that's full-sized. I was tempted to get one, but I run warm and I would almost never wear it. Like, I have my hoodie, like Australians, you know the hoodie. I barely ever wear it unless it's like early morning in winter. So I know I would never wear it, so I didn't get it, but Sarah got it and it's great. It's fantastic. Sarah, I'm sending you one of her friend's drawings. Oh, cool. Cool. Yeah, so let me keep going through. I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna go through this and then I'm gonna show shit as we get to photos so I can cover the photos. We bought these adorable bags I really liked. They were in Don Quixote as well. This, in Don Quixote, we saw a gacha for sex toys. Chris bought one and I think he said it was a bottle of lube, like a water-based bottle of lube, probably like the ones that are in front of the machine there. I bought one and it was like, it was basically like a little like silicone, basically like a, it's basically a pocket pussy but wasn't shaped like a pussy. Like it had like patterns on the inside and stuff. You're meant to put your dick in it, but it was like this big because it fits in a gacha machine and it was just really stretchy, and I just looked at it and I'm like, nah. Nah. I'm like, I'm not trying to brag, but I ain't going in that. I ain't fitting in that. So yeah, that's it. Bottle of lube, what brand / flavor? I didn't ask Chris for a follow-up, but I think it was just a basic water-based lubricant that had some Japanese writing on, nothing fancy about it. But it was only $5 and the gacha aspect of it was pretty cool. The fact that you could probably get something. I've seen like thongs and stuff in some of them. But I just saw this in there and I was like, yeah, pretty cool. You'd break it with your blissful averageness. Bro, a Japanese man with a 1-incher would have broken that. It was nothing. It was this big. It was stretchy, but I feel like... I'm gonna get a bit graphic here, but it was so stretchy that I feel like if I put it on, if I let go, it would have went like a bullet. Put it that way. It was so small that if you had to stretch it to put it on, when you let go, it would have killed somebody with the velocity, basically. So yeah, no, it wasn't. I looked at it and I'm like, yeah, nah. This is a hentai book I bought, which I have covered for censorship, obviously. Her full nipples are in that, and I can't show you a single page of the book because it's all porn. But I had to do that one in Japan. Fantastic. They have an adult section in Don Quixote, so I bought that there. Great. This is a lovely cherry flavored 7% strong zero, which me and Sarah had, which was fantastic. This was just an awesome shot about 2 minutes from our first hotel room that I thought looked aesthetic as fuck. 7-Eleven and Japanese streets. It looks awesome. It looks like a playground street. This is Sarah.
I'm a fucking genius, guys.
This is Sarah when... Okay, so to recap, I streamed the shit out of Pokemon and then I finished before like anybody figured out shiny hunting methods. I hadn't played the game the whole time. When we were in Japan, Sarah, I think I saw on Reddit or something, I found a video of the shiny hunting method, which was the, you know, is it Route 3 where you can go in and out of the door? The Wild Area 3 where you can go in and out of the door to reset the area? Sarah did the stair method, yes. So this is Sarah running that method. This is Sarah doing a hands-free running the method using her Nintendo Switch case and pulling the Joy-Con down. And then she got shinies because of it. The Skiddo and the Litleo there, not the other ones, but the Skiddo and the Litleo. Oh, okay. The Pidgey was just outside of the area, but it was because she did the glitch. So she got 3 shinies from it. So yeah, I thought it was worth putting this photo in because it was pretty funny. So yeah, she did that, I think the second night we're in Japan or something after she figured it out. I just acquired ZA, so wish me luck in finding a shiny. Good luck. I appreciate that you've gotten into it, and I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you to experience it. I found ones randomly, not even doing any shiny runs or whatever, so it is possible. But best of luck to you, fam. This so in Lawson, they have little, I'll show you a photo later. I ate this so many times, but I actually didn't get a photo of it until our last day when I remembered that I didn't get a photo of it, because every time I got it, my first reaction was to eat it. So in Lawson, which is one of the 3 major konbinis in Japan, they have, it's called karage-kun. Karage is a Japanese fried chicken. Karage-kun, it's a little packet and it comes with them and it's $2 and there's like 6 or 7 pieces of little fried chicken, like little balls. And it comes with, it's in a packet like a, you know that little cardboard box like McDonald's chips come in? It's kind of like that, but it also has a lid. They sit and they're ready and hot in the store, and then when you get it, they close it up for you, and then you can get into it if you want. It also comes with a little toothpick on the side, so you undo the toothpick and then you can get a little chicken ball on your toothpick and eat them. It's fantastic. They have this guy on the it's the mascot for it on the boxes for the Karage-kun. They also had merch. So me and Sarah both, let me go full screen, I guess. Me and Sarah both bought these shirts. This is Sarah's one. That's the little mascot dude. Karage-kun. So fantastic. And then, where's my one? I thought it was. Yeah.
Oh, you have no video? Oh, no, you do.
Yeah, here's my one.
It's bigger than mine.
Fantastic. I won't put it on, but you can imagine. Fantastic.
Your favorite thing?
And that was, by far, that was my favorite snack that I could get quickly at a convenience store in Japan. It was fantastic. They also had, yeah, every time we walked past the Lawson, I was like, oh, I'd love to get it. There was normal flavor, there was spicy flavor, they had cheese flavor, and they had some like packet chip flavor. Like they had, they have Calbee, which is a brand of chips. They have a flavor called like consomme, and I think it's like a potato with like some sort of seasoning on it. They had that flavor of the chicken, and that was delicious, so it was fantastic. Does he have a multiplayer function like Streamworthy? You can do battles, but other than that, not really. You can't like run around with friends or anything. It's just battles and trades like any other Pokemon game. But yeah. So yeah, I had to get that shirt. Fantastic. This is a random Torigate, which was fantastic. We saw. This is the Nihonjin Dripu, which, by the way, the first day I didn't have my suitcase, I bought the basic black shirt from a Lawson, and I also had to buy a pair of undies and a pair of socks. I only bought one outfit because I was sure my suitcase was going to arrive the next day. It did not, so I had to buy another shirt. The other shirt is this one.
A nice pink shirt like this.
A beautiful pink shirt, which I've wanted for ages, which you can barely find here for dudes. I walked into a Don Quixote and I found this. It's got a little Shiba, and I'm pretty sure that says Shiba in Japanese. But yeah, fantastic. So that's a really nice light pink, and that's what I'm wearing in that photo there. I love this shirt as well. That was a bit more pricey than the Lawson shirt. It's like $40, but it is a very soft, really good fabric, and it was in Shibuya, so it makes kind of sense. But yeah, that's me wearing that there. Fantastic shirt. And this was just us going on a random day trip side quest to somewhere.
That was funny.
This is a store I saw that I laughed at because it says Meat Monster, and that's hilarious. my brother Matt has a running joke where he hears something funny and then he says, "That was my nickname in high school." So when I saw this, I took a photo of it and I sent it to him and I said, "That was my nickname in high school." So there you go. But yeah, the joke Matt has is he'll randomly hear something like, I don't know, cream-filled donut or something, and he'll be like, you know, that was my nickname in high school. And yeah, we both do that back and forth to each other with randomly sus shit. So when I saw this, I immediately thought of that and I'm like, I have to take a photo. Matt be like that? Yeah, he do be. Meat Monster. That was my nickname in high school. That's facts. This. Okay, yeah. I remember where we were going. This day, we went to Shibuya the day before with Chris. Then Chris got a little bit sick, so me and Sarah went out by ourselves. We went to Asakusa this day.
Asakusa was great.
Asakusa was pretty awesome. Asakusa was dope. It was kind of like Akihabara with less people. Akihabara was cool, but it was way too many people. It was just packed everywhere you went. I still enjoyed it, and we bought a lot of our Guna material there, but it was a bit more packed. Asakusa was the same vibe, but a little bit more chill. This is fantastic gyoza we got. Some of the best gyoza I've ever had in my fucking life. Love you guys, but I'm tired. I'll watch the stream back. No worries, Steph. No worries. By the way, Steph, just quickly before you go, when I bought those shirts for your girls in Kyoto, I didn't tell you about this. They actually wrapped them up. Do you want them like this, or can I open them to show them on stream and then I'll just give them to you in the little plastic thing they're in? But yes, I bought shirts for Steph's two daughters because she said they have a shirt from London, I think it was, and it'd be cool if they had a shirt from Japan. And she said she would give me money for it, but I just bought them and I said, don't worry about it, it's my treat. So there's two shirts in here. But feel free to be selfish. If you want it in the wrapping, I'll keep it there, and then you can just take a photo and post it in the Discord. But if you don't care, I'll show it on stream, because they are really cute, cool shirts. But it's up to you. It's entirely fine. If you want in the wrapping, it is pretty cool to have it like a little gift. A Japanese, probably a 50-something-year-old Japanese man, like hand wrapped it and then handed it to me like this. It was awesome. But yeah, I don't care. You can open them. Okay, all right. I'll open them now really quickly. So we got these in Kyoto just before Steph leaves. I'm just trying to keep it here. No, I thought they were really cute. So they're matching for her two daughters. How awesome is that? And it's like, it's kind of gold and glittery. You kind of can't see it on camera. It's like metallic-y. So we bought this in Kyoto. How gorgeous is that? And there's like two, one in a slightly smaller size, obviously. They were such a nice design. I saw it out of the corner of my eye and I'm like, ooh, they're like so nice. And they're so small because they're like for kids, but they're awesome. And they were earning, like, as you can see, the thing's still there. 1,210 yen. That's like 22 bucks. No, sorry. That's like 12, 13 bucks. So both of them together were earning like 25 or something. Very cool. They are so cool. Yeah. I can't wait to see them like opened, like the whole shirt. I know that's the whole design, but still, like, it'd be awesome. I can't wait to see them, like, it'd be awesome. So there you go, Steph. They're there. They're safe. But yeah, you feel free to leave now. You can watch the stream tomorrow. Appreciate you, Steph. Have a good one. But yeah, best gyoza of my fucking life I had in Asakusa that day, bro. It was so good. We went to a random, you can open them and take the plastic off. All right, I'll do one. I'll do one. Yeah, I'll pick the smallest one because it'll be cuter. Yeah, 4. Size 4. All right, I'll do this real quick. I just want to see a little baby shirt. I don't have kids, but this shit like this is cute. Obviously, it's like, it's got a square where it was folded, but like, look at that. That's so good. There's nothing on the back, but like, that's fire. How cool is that? Do you reckon it'll fit, boys? Do you reckon I can shred? Do you reckon I can get into it? I would bust the seams on this fucking thing. It's so little, yeah. This is the smaller one, but yeah, that's so cute. All right. Okay, now you're free to leave, Steph. I can basically just wrap it up how it was because it's so like, it's got a fucking square on it. It's basically how it was. But yeah, that's awesome. I'm really happy with them. That's really cool. Have a good one, Steph. Take it easy. I'd wear that myself. Yeah, dude. Everywhere we went, they had so many sick t-shirt designs and it was so hard not to buy them all. That's why, like, when I left, I didn't want to buy any, but then I came back with 6 shirts. So if I went there wanting to buy shirts, I would have bought fucking 80, dude. Everywhere. Yeah. Everywhere I went, they had 6 shirts. It was insane. But yeah, this was a random gyoza place, a random ramen place, which we went to and we only bought gyoza. No, it was a ramen place. Yeah, it was a ramen place and it just had gyoza. It was a ramen place and it also had gyoza. We went there and just got gyoza. There's a photo of the name of it. Yeah, we had to get some lemon sours too. It's fantastic. Look at that shit. Oh, aesthetic sale. There it is. See? Ramen Ichikakuya. They got ramen and they got gyoza. But yeah, that's the name of the place and that's me posing. Every time Sarah said pose, I like locked in. I was like... There's a... She told me to lock in and then I was like, take another one, and I was drinking my lemon sour, so...
Oh, the lemon sours.
So good. This I just took a photo. I just took a photo because there was 3 vending machines next to each other and there was a sign that said matcha and I'm like, that's aesthetic. Sarah took a lot of photos of me just walking. I don't know why I didn't tell her to. Guess because she loves me or something. Pretty gay. We were in this store getting stuff. It's a claw machine store and she just took photos of me. That one I knew about and posed for. That's me in my epic shirt I just showed you before. This is where I locked in. I was like, this is the first time I saw this rowlet and I saw it in like 7 or 8 more claw machine spots. Yeah, that's me actually genuinely smiling and then me locked in. I'm like, I can't look too happy. I gotta lock in. Bunch of cute things in these claw machines. Sarah won this little chinchilla. I love doing it this way where we see it and then I show you. It has a spot here and it's hard and it holds batteries. I think it wiggles or something, but we didn't put any... We'll try it out next time on stream, I think. We'll have to get batteries and stuff, but it's a cute little chinchilla. It's adorable. It's super soft and fluffy. And if you put batteries in, it does something. I don't know. I reckon it's just going to explode, but it's pretty cool. So there's that. It's adorable. That's like the first thing she won in a claw machine, which is awesome. All right, let me go back to this. I'm going to do it as we go. It's going to be great. This is, I saw a random gacha machine at a train station and I got, my mum loves pandas. So I saw this and I'm like, I have to get this. This is the group of them and then this is a close-up of the panda thing. I don't think I have an actual photo of the panda because we didn't open it until I gave it to my mum. But yeah, there's a funny story with this. So Sarah put I think it was 400 yen or something in here and she spun it and it didn't work and it like locked up and it didn't, like it wasn't coming out and we were like, what the fuck? And we basically like stood back and went like, oh, okay. And then we were like about to leave. We turned around and out of fucking thin air, this tiny like 4-foot tall Japanese woman spawned and she just doesn't say anything and she's just like, she like tinkers with it, opens it up, fiddles it around, fucking does something, hands Sarah like this, the panda toy, and then she scurries to the side of us and we were blown away because we were still sort of thinking, where the fuck did she come from? And then we were like looking at what happened. And then as we turned to be like, thank you, she was gone. She just disappeared. We looked around the train. By the way, we were in the middle of a train station where it has like a long walkway. We looked and we could see people 100 meters away. We didn't see her. I looked in every direction. I'm like, where the fuck did she come from? And where did she fucking disappear to? She just spawned out of nowhere, fixed the machine, blessed us with a panda, and fucking got out of there. It was incredible. So that's a story. I'll always remember that as well because it was bizarre how cool it was. But yeah, this is me. I won a little. Where are you? There you are. I won this. It's a little Gengar coin purse. And at the moment, boys, I was gonna put coins in there and then I was like, nah, I just put them in my wallet. So what's in there now is Rias Gremory's spare face. Oh, there you go. Oh, you can see it not in plastic. This is her spare face that slots on. And some of the rose petals and stuff that came with they're meant to sit on her stand. So there's like actual rose petals and shit in there, as you can see. I haven't... Shit. Look at this shit. It came with heaps of like stuff to decorate her stand with. I wanted to keep it safe, because obviously it came in a box of like plastic and stuff, but like I took the figure out of the box because the box was huge. So I put it in my suitcase. So I didn't want to lose any of this, so I'm like, fuck it, I'll put it in there, but... There you go. Gengar coin purse. Still here just cleaning? No worries, man. Do what you gotta do. So yeah, that's that. And then me and Sarah took a photo with our winnings. Oh, Sarah took photos of this because it was Pokemon on there. They're like 7-Eleven wraps and stuff. Okay. Sandwiches and wraps, cool. No, you didn't. I just transferred it because I thought it was something. This was us in... This is Asakusa on the way to a temple, which we very briefly stopped at because it was packed with tourists. There's me walking again. There's me walking with my tax-free bag, which was the chemist bag, where I had the shot glass and the umbrella and a t-shirt, I believe. And the other t-shirt, by the way, which I just remembered. So at that chemist, I bought the shot glass, I bought my umbrella, and I bought a t-shirt. The t-shirt... Sorry. The t-shirt is this t-shirt. Fuck yeah, dude. That shit's sick as fuck. And this was like 20 bucks in a chemist, bro. Hell yeah, dude. I was like, that shit's fire. I gotta cop that. Also here, but gaming? No worries. Do what you gotta do, fam. So yeah, that's me. That's me holding the tax-free bag, which they close. They put some things in a tax-free bag if you don't pay tax on it and you're meant to not open it, but I opened them all. Yeah, it only matters if it's consumable food or something, because like you're not meant to open it until you leave or something. But yeah, but yeah, that's me with that bag. That's me. Once Sarah said pose, I had to lock in. Oh Jesus! There we go. Look at me, locked in. Look at this chick. You're in one of the most fucking awesome areas in the world, and she's just sitting there on her phone. Come on, man. Unbelievable. I'm just sorry. I'm just gonna look around at people now. She looks like she hates her husband. She's miffed. They're all like, look, you can tell they're all tourists. I am too, but like, I got an aura about me, and I don't care. I know I'm saying that, and you might think I'm up myself, but like, look, I don't look like a tourist. No, yeah, look, they didn't know there was a photo being taken, but, like, I don't know. Still. I look cooler. Even there, I don't know. I look cooler. Maybe I don't, but, like, I think I do. Anyway, this is the Tokyo Sky Tree from a random street that I was down as we were walking towards it. Looks pretty sick. I love that shot. Aesthetic as fuck. This is a random, like, temple-looking thing that I thought looked sick. You just see this shit randomly, and when you're in these areas, it's sick. There you go, another shot of it. I took so many shots. Oh, right. We went to a cat cafe, boys, and it was so cool. There's cats there that were, like, there for 20 years. They just live in the spot, and people keep coming in, and every now and then people can donate and all sorts. It's adorable. The dude just kept putting cats in front of us. They like slept in bowls and like anywhere. Why? See, these are out of order. I tried to order it, but it's been stupid. That was your photos before, and now these are my photos. Anyway, that's the gears. That's That's my photo of the gyoza. I tried to sort these by date and time, but it clearly didn't fucking work. This cat wore sunglasses, bro. It was awesome. Here's a photo of some of the cats that live there. Oh, maybe they weren't. No, sorry. These are the photos of the cats that passed who used to live there. There was some photos of the cats that were also there. But there's a lot. There's been a lot over the years. I saw this store and I thought it was awesome. I too have a strawberry fetish, so that's very, I didn't buy anything here because I ate the ramen. No, I ate the gyoza and I was full, but then I saw this place and I'm like, that's awesome. I had to take a photo of that. These cats, the cat cafe. See, it's all out of whack. I hate this. This is my photos from when we're in the... I saw this little guy. You can win this in a claw machine, but I was like, there's no way you're ever lifting that thing out. It had like an actual bike that was made of plastic or something that looked like it was heavy. That's me with my Gengar thing. I don't know why these are all so fucking far out of whack. We're at a Pokemon Center, another one. Okay. This is us at the cat cafe. Look at this dude. This dude was so cool, man. He was just sitting there. He was just sitting there. He has his glasses on, bro. Davey, stop cleaning. Look. Cool ass motherfucking cat. Yeah, he was balling, dude. And he just lived in the sunglasses and then he went to sleep and they were still on. He went to sleep and they were still on and they kind of fell off and I just like adjusted them and he let me and it was just a vibe. Dude was fucking chilling. Look at him. It was awesome. Look at the dude. He was in the cat cafe we went to. Dapper Cat, yeah. There was a cat in a box the dude just put on our desk. It was this one, Nora. That's why I took a photo. She was born in 2012. Some of the cats have been in the place for like 20 years, the dude said. Crazy. They were just everywhere. Look, there's the register and there's a cat just up there. It was vibes. This is a short video I took to show you guys like the environment and how many cats are around. Yeah, they were all so chill. Like, that's just all they know. They all just know, like, we live here and people come in all the time. So they were just, like, vibing. Like, they weren't scared or anything. They had a great time. And the place was cool, too. Like, they made us sanitize our hands, obviously, so we didn't, like, make the cats sick. Like, you take your shoes off when you go in. There's a double door thing, so, like, the cats can't escape. Like, they cared about the cats, you could tell. Yeah. Yeah, one of the cats had diabetes and you could see him giving it like medication, like they were like raising funds for them and shit. Like you could tell they cared about the cats. It wasn't some like shitty zoo where they just shoved some random cats in a room. Like you could tell they lived there and they loved them. It was awesome. It was really cool to see. There's this guy, look. We got the double pet on the dude. We got the double pet. A lot of them were like really healthy too. You could see their coats were really soft and fluffy. That was after I fixed these glasses. Look. This was a white fluffy one that reminded us of Casper. It's cute. Yeah, see, these are photos of... There might be some cats that were still... No, okay, those are ones that have passed. Mickey. But they had some photos of cats that were still in there as well. Bo. Aw. Yeah, so some of them were in there for a while, as you can see. 2006 to 2023. Yeah, that's what I said. Some of them were in there for a long time. Like, they clearly took care of them. 2006 to 2025. Yeah. Yeah, look. That one died in May of 2025. That wasn't long before we got there. A couple of months. Like, they lived for a long time. Like, you could clearly tell they cared about them. It was awesome. And then, yeah, they had photos everywhere of cats that have passed. Look at that one. It's adorable. It was so cool. Fuck, I can't do the zoom thing. There we go. Wait. Yeah, it was awesome, man. It was such a cool place. Man. So many cuties. These two were just like snuggling together. Yeah, look. And like a collective group of people, Australian, English, Irish, Japanese, we're all just like, oh. So cute, man. So cute. Look. That's the cat cafe. I didn't take a photo until I left. I should have taken a photo before I went in. So this should have like started it, but like The photo was taken after, but this is the cat cafe. It was in Tokyo, near the Sky Tree. It was fucking awesome. Speaking of the Sky Tree, this is a video I sent to my mum to scare her because I know she doesn't like tall buildings. And then there's a better one soon. But yeah, we went to the Pokemon Center in the Sky Tree, which was fantastic. They had the Rayquaza coming out through the roof. It was fucking awesome. Short video of that, just to show. Some photos didn't really do it justice, so I took like a 2-second videos. But oh, it was so cool. And then yeah, here you go again. There's like more of the shelves of Pokemon. There was just all Pokemon. It was insane. Like every Pokemon you could think of was there. And then these shelves just went the entire way around the store. It was sick. Yeah, my boy. So many. They had a shiny Rayquaza coming out of the roof on the other side. The Mega one, yeah. It was sick. Sky Tree again. This is the video I sent my mom. Look at this. Keep in mind, in this video, we are standing on a building that is like 6 stories tall. And then this is still that tall. It was fucking huge, dude. Like, we were up on a building that was 6 stories tall, and then we were looking up at this. I'll play it again. There's a fucking tall building. We didn't end up going up there because they charge you to go up there. Also, it's always packed. But it looks more impressive from the ground because you can see it. It's sick. It's fucking awesome. Fluffy Snorlax in a claw machine. We went to a yakiniku place multiple times where you cook your own meat. This place has unlimited lemon sours, which they give you little syrup bottles in different flavors. This blue one was ramune flavor, which is a soda in Japan. Yeah, you have a tap at your table, which they just have a keg under the desk. You pay when you get there, and it's unlimited, and then you can just drink as many lemon sours as you want. And then you also get like beef and all the stuff you cook yourself. It's fucking awesome. But yeah, that's me and that's Sarah. Class. This is a car I saw in Akihabara because Hybrid asked if I could see any cars to send it to him. That looked pretty cool. All the snack, look at them, noodles or something. Yeah, all the snacks that were in claw machines. It was crazy. Sarah won a little Gengar. Sarah won a Gengar in a claw machine. Here he is here. Adorable. Decent size too. Like, it's the size of my head. Literally. What story about it? About this? Oh, yeah. So we were in an awesome place where the yakiniku restaurant is. It's an awesome place. Whenever we went from our hotel, which we strategically booked because it was cheaper, there was like a 20-minute train ride out of Tokyo. We had to get a train ride from, the place was called Ekoda. We had to get a train ride from Ekoda to a place called Ikebukuro, which is like a small city. And then you had to get a train from Ikebukuro into Tokyo, or like Asakusa or Akihabara or Shibuya or any of those places. So we were in and out all the time of Ikebukuro because we had to go there to get to Ekoda where our hotel was. So one night we decided to just walk around there because a lot of times we stopped through, but we didn't really look around there. And it was an awesome like mini city. It was kind of like Akihabara, but like no tourists were there. It was like super cool and chill, but it was a really cool place as well. They had a lot of like buildings with claw machines and also heaps of cool stuff. So after we went and got the fucking all-you-can-drink lemon sours, we were a little bit drunk because we had like 7 or 8 of these lemon sours and ate a bunch of beef. They were so good. We were a little bit drunk, and then we went back. We were going to go back to the hotel room, but we're like, fuck it, let's like look around Ikebukuro, which we loved. So we were walking around the town drunk and having fun. We went to this claw machine place. On the phone real quick? No worries, man. We were walking around this place, Ikebukuro, drunk, and we decided to go to a place. Sarah won this, but it fell and it kind of landed on an angle, so it was like in the area where it goes down, but it was stuck. And she's like, what do I do? So I went to find one of these, like one of the workers. I ran up to this Japanese woman who worked there, and like, I can speak a little bit of Japanese, like enough to get by, but whenever I'm put in a spot, especially if I'm drunk, I was a bit drunk. Whenever I'm put in a spot where I have to think quickly, you know when somebody says like, do something funny, or like, what's your favorite band? And you just go blank? That happened to me, but this woman didn't speak any English. So I walked up and I went, Sumimasen. And then she looked at me, and as soon as she looked at me, I forgot all the Japanese I'd learned. I was like, fuck. So I just said to her, I went, gomenasai, which is, I'm really sorry. And then I said, watashi no nihongo gomi desu, which means my Japanese is trash. And then I went like this. And then I walked away and she followed me, and then I led her to Sarah, and then when we got to Sarah, I pointed and she saw this and she knew exactly what it was. And then she like crouched down and opened the machine and grabbed it out, handed it to Sarah like this, and then I was like, arigatou gozaimasu. We were both like bowing at her and like saying thank you, and then she like ran away. But it was so funny, dude. I walked up to her and I was full prepared in my head to be like, hey, can you come and help? I know all those words, but I just like blanked, and I was just like, fuck. And then luckily I remembered, sorry, my Japanese is trash, which is it's a little joke, by the way, because they like when you like, they don't like if you say like I'm an idiot, but if you say like I'm trash or like I'm useless, they love that sort of humor. So I learned that on purpose going there, and I used it a few times and it hit pretty good a bunch of the times. I also heard a lovely woman. I said it to a woman in the succubus bar that my Japanese was trash, and she hit me with the gomi janaides, which means it's not trash. So I was saying as a joke, I'm like, sorry, my Japanese is trash, and she's like, it's not trash, but in Japanese. It was so good. But yeah, so Sarah won the Gengar, and pretty much everything we did, we have a story about, which is why I wanted to go more in depth in this stream, because I posted all these photos randomly, but like, we'd go about a day and take a bunch of photos and videos, and then late at night when we got back to the hotel, when I was on the Wi-Fi and I was tired, I just photo dumped them all, but I didn't really like say a lot of things about them. So I'm glad I got to do this stream where I'm like telling you guys the stories, because there's a lot of stories for a lot of them. But yeah, let's get back into this. There's still a lot here, by the way.
I love that.
Yeah.
Look how you kind of blur, but it's actually cute.
I love this photo because we're both drunk. This is after we won. This photo, I'm a bit blurry. And then this photo, Sarah's a bit blurry. So we tried twice and we didn't get it. And that's it. That's it. You unlock so many core memories. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, we won this, which is crystal clear, and then we tried to take a photo saying, look, we won the thing, I'm blurry, and then we tried again, and then Sarah's blurry, and then we were just like, we got it, and then we went about our night. We're like, cool, we took the photo, but that adds to it, you know what I mean?
Frolicking around those streets, having fun.
So yeah, there you go.
Oh, that's when we found the Pokemon cards in the closet.
Yeah, just a random street. Sarah took a selfie, I locked in as always. Oh, this was fantastic. So Sarah kept doing this thing where she'd be taking a photo and I wasn't paying attention, and then she'd be like, pose. So like you could see before where like, you know, I was doing something random and then she'd be like, pose, and I'd lock in and I'd be like, or like, you know what I mean? She did that. We walked in a random claw machine store, and as we were going up the elevator, I saw this and I'm like, oh, that's a cute outfit. And she took a photo of it and then she went, pose with it. So I'm like, all right, bet.
I love how I told you to do it every time you do.
She's just like, pose with it. And I'm like, all right, bet. So I locked in. I posed with it like it was a fucking person. And there, look, I got my Pokemon Center bag, and I got my from the chemist souvenir bag as well. So good.
Like a tourist.
Yeah. So yeah, she's just like, this is cool, take a photo of it. I'm like, all right, bet. Locked in.
I love how you absolutely served every time.
This is me pointing at something in the fucking vending machine. What is that? I'm pointing at coffee? It's black coffee. I don't know why I'm pointing at it. Either way, all of these are coffees.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why you took the photo. You just took the photo. Why are you not working? Go back. Wait. Wait. Ah. Oh, this is a video. This is a video I took at the yakiniku place to show you guys. Check this out.
That was probably the better of
So
all the
this is the keg. This is the tap we had that we did the lemon sours. So that was just at our desk, and we could do it as much as we want. And then there we go. We're cooking the. So I had rice. We have a bunch of sauces. Fantastic. Look at the fucking. Look at this. Look at it. Look at it. Sarah's cooking. I pull up a fucking lemon sour. Fantastic.
James said you should send those blurry photos to me and make it one.
They're in the Discord somewhere.
Oh, look at that food, man.
Class.
I think having it with the rice was
So good, man. Man, now I'm hungry. Dude, this place was so good. We went 3 times. We went twice, and then we took Chris there, and Chris refused to let us pay, the fucking bastard. Look at that. We had chicken, we had wagyu, we had pork. Class. Look at that. Oh, that's a cooking. That's chicken and pork, I think. That's a bit of beef Sarah has there with the rice. Fantastic. I took so many videos because I loved it. Oh, look at me, yeah. Lock in. Yeah. 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 Sarah Googled that before we even went there. Look at it. Oh. Yeah, that. I love that. Look at this. Look at that. Look at me. Let's go. That's my like 4th lemon sour or something. That's me locked in, walking back to the hotel. This is the haul Sarah bought. Well, that's the haul from our whole day. Oh, yeah. I forgot. We stopped in Akihabara and we got our first little figure, which is Marin Kitagawa from My Dress Up Darling. I'm going to show them all. And then, yeah, that's my umbrella, as you could see, and the shirt I just showed you guys, and the shot glasses in there. Our Pokemon from the day I showed you, our Lawson shirts. We bought Mount Fuji Kit Kats, which were delicious. They were like blueberry cheesecake flavor. This is Sarah's souvenir shirt she bought. Fantastic. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to it. This can just come this way. Sorry, boys. I'm just grabbing some shit.
Hi. Hello.
So yeah, this is the first figure we bought, which is Marin Kitagawa, which I've already showed on the stream, but not in this stream. So this is from an anime called My Dress Up Darling, and this is just her in her like normal clothes. It's an anime about her dressing up and doing cosplays, and then there's a guy she meets that makes he paints Hina dolls, which is a Japanese traditional dolls, and he dresses them up and paints them, so he's really good at that sort of thing. And then he meets her, so he makes her cosplays, and it's really cool. It's wholesome, and then they fall in love. It's amazing. It's a great. I've watched My Dress Up Darling full. Me too. It's fantastic. I love it. It's like such a wholesome anime for a slightly Guna anime. So this is her in her like normal outfits, not in a cosplay, and I loved it. This was only like $20. Fucking fantastic.
I love the chain on this one.
Just put this back over there. And then this is, if you've seen My Dress Up Darling, there's a character she loves called Shizuka-tan, which she cosplays, and it's this character. This is her cosplaying as a character in the anime, which is fantastic. And this, the chain is so cool. It feels like it's a real like subtle metal. It's like such high quality. This was ridiculously cheap. Just wait. For comparison, I bought this figure of Ryuk in Australia. This is worth $150. I bought this for $110 on a sale, which it's a pretty cool figure, but for comparison's sake, in Australia, I bought this for $110 and it was worth $150. This was $40 in Japan, which is fantastic. However, I didn't buy it for $40. I saw it for $40 and then I saw it at another store for $35, and then I was like, I've seen that in a few stores, I'm gonna wait. I saw it at another store for $25. I bought it for $25. $150? $25 in Japan, bro. In fucking sane. It comes with an incredible stand. Look at this shit. Look at the details in it all, bro. Look at this. I'm gonna hold it up real close. Fantastic. And the piece de resistance, boys. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. It's so well made, dude. $25 fucking dollars, dude.
You technically have a small one of her already in the
Yeah.
up there.
Insane. And it's fucking huge. And it's so well made. It's awesome. Can you put this back over there? Okay. Insane. I'm so happy with that, bro. $25 for that is insane. I would have gladly paid $150 for that, but I didn't have to. I spent $25. Gojo? Yeah, Wakana Gojo is the dude's name in My Dress Up Darling. He is wholesome. They're both wholesome. Him trying not to be weird and wrong with her, almost bleeding from his... Yeah, he's a wholesome dude. Daijobu desu. So good. So good, man. It's such a good show. I'd recommend it. My mum and aunt are coming over in a few, so I might be gone all of a sudden. My aunt wants to see the Nugget. No worries, man. Your aunt should see Nugget. I don't know how much of this I'm gonna get through. I thought I'd do a short stream, but it's getting late. I didn't just realize it's been so long. I probably won't be able to go through all these photos, but it's been awesome hanging out with you guys as well. I'm gonna go through a little bit more, but I realized I'm yapping way more than I thought I would. We went to a Pokemon. It wasn't the Pokemon Cafe, but it was a place called Pikachu Sweets that was basically a Pokemon Cafe, but it wasn't packed at all because it wasn't the Pokemon Cafe. So everything's in here, bro. Just look for it. So yeah, this is again Sarah's photos and not mine. I don't know why they're all mixed up, but I love Gojo Sensei. Gojo is awesome. He's a great character. So yeah, we went there. As you can see there's a little Pikachu. This was a rainy day as well. It was awesome. I saw a Sesame Street shop. This we found at a Pokemon Center. It's a fucking map of Lumio City from the game, which is fantastic. It was just sitting there in a side room. There's a bunch of really cool photos on the walls. This was in a mall that the Pokemon Center was in, and they were just Pokemon everywhere. It was so cool. Here's my Pikachu on my little belt, how I said I have it on my jeans. It was awesome. I found the random One Piece dude. I don't watch One Piece, but I know enough to be like, that's the dude. So, at the Pikachu Sweets place, this was the bin. A Garbodor. You put your food in his mouth. So yeah, this is the Cafe Pikachu Sweets. This is what we bought. They have a mascot and they also sold them. So of course we were like, we have to get this. It's so cute. All right. And it's a girl Pikachu as well. You can see the little notch in the tail. I don't know if you can see. The camera's a bit bright, but so cute. So cute. So that was awesome. I love that. And the food was pretty good too. We got coffees and we got these little Pikachu shaped waffles. There you go. Look, you can see them there. That's what my waffle looked like. This was really cool. They had him painting outside one of the walls, which was awesome. They had just art everywhere as well. It was so sick. This is me walking in my Cool Shirts dragon jacket in Tokyo. It was fucking awesome. Dripped up as hell. So, this is the Succubus and Angels Cafe, as you can see here, a bar rather. So I googled a bunch of maid cafes to see what one would be a cool vibe, and we found this one where they dress up as succubus, which is pretty sick. So we went there and this was outside the place. As you can see, this is what they dress up as, and then they also have similar outfits that are white. So there's angels and succubus. And then I didn't really know what it was, but they also had some other outfit that one of the hosts was wearing, and it was red and kind of traditional, kind of kimono-y material, but also it showed boobs and stuff, cleavage, not full nudity. But this was the place, which was pretty awesome. So we weren't sure what to expect. It was lovely. Here's us with a lovely woman we met called Emu. She was incredible. She was working at the bar. She was making her drinks. How these places work is you go, you pay a fee, and then just for an amount of time, you can drink whatever you want. So I think it was $30 for half an hour, and you could just drink as much as you want. For ladies, it was cheaper, probably because men are gross and they make it cheaper for women, I guess. Could be also because men drink more, who knows, but for women it was a little bit cheaper. Yeah, maybe they wanted more women in there, so it made it cheap, who knows, but it was slightly cheaper for Sarah, $5, and then for me it was $30, and it's just all you can drink. You just keep asking them for alcohol and they make you whatever you want. It's pretty cool. You can't see it in this photo, but you can see her cleavage. It was pretty revealing outfits. That's the whole point of the place. But all the beautiful women there were just so nice. They didn't speak any English, but I know a little bit of Japanese, and then we also showed them some translate stuff, and they were really lovely. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to this place next time I go to Japan, and I hope they remember me because it was awesome. I also met two dudes there who were customers who didn't speak much English but spoke a little bit, and they were super nice as well. I met a dude who said he'd been to this place in specific like 200 times, and you can pay to get photos and they give you like a Polaroid, and he had a stack. He had a stack of like 200 or something of them. It was insane. But this was amazing. This woman was so cute and amazing, and like they were sexy, and that's why we went there. But like after a while, I wasn't even looking. I was just genuinely talking to them because they were such cool and like wholesome people. Yeah. So yeah. So the first night we went there, me and Sarah just went there, and then I told Chris about it, and then we went to the same yakiniku restaurant with Chris, and then we met some random Australian dudes, and we ended up talking to them, and then I told them about how cool this place was. So then that night, after we had already drank like 6 or 7 lemon sours at that place, we all went to the Succubus Cafe again, and we drank even more there. And that was the night that was like insane. Like, Sarah doesn't remember some things, I don't remember some things, we both vomited the next day, Sarah woke up with more money in her wallet. Like, there's so many memories, and I can't even, we could do a whole stream and I couldn't tell you everything that happened, but it was like an insane night, and it's because of this place. The vibes were immaculate. This was us getting the curry again. That's Sarah's photo. So, okay, so after I went there, I Googled the place because the only photo I had was this photo, and when I shared it in the Discord, I wanted to show people like what we saw, because like she took the selfie here and sent it to me. She took it on her phone and airdropped it to me nicely enough. So she took the photo, and it kind of doesn't really show like her chest, which is cool because like that is what it's about, but like it didn't matter to us, but I wanted to show people what the idea of the place was. So I Googled it to find more photos after the fact and posted them in Discord. So this also, by the way, that's Emu. That woman on the left is also Emu and some other person. So they obviously change outfits sometimes. Sometimes she wears this, sometimes she wears the other one. That woman there is Emu as well. So you can see like full underboob in the succubus outfit. There's also another lovely lady there the same night we met Emu, who was wearing the succubus outfit. I didn't catch her name, but she was awesome as well. She had a cool vibe. This is a photo I saw on the website. We didn't meet this woman, but god damn. Yeah, so this is the vibe you can expect when you go there. This is Emu in the same outfit, but a photo she posted on social media. So you can see, this is what we saw the whole night when she was serving us drinks. So, Jesus, what did I come back to? Me and Sarah went to a Succubus Cafe. I posted this in the Discord. Succubus and Angels Bar. So, yeah. To recap, yeah, it's basically a titty bar, but it's themed. They weren't nudity, but like it was themed, and they're basically like they dress up in slutty outfits, obviously. So this is an advertisement for the place, and then we went in there. And then, yeah. So we met, like I said, where is it? Let me go back. Oi. Yeah, so we met Emu. Yeah, I'm just saying more. I was just shocked by the titties. Yeah, so we met Emu. I joined the stream at the right time or the wrong time. It's the right time. So we met Emu, but like I said, she took this photo on her phone and airdropped it to me. But although I was happy with it and like we had a great time, we went there because it was a slutty, like sexy bar. But by the end of it, we didn't care. We just had so much fun talking to them and like getting to know them because they were like awesome. They were like really fun and cool and cute people. So like it wasn't about that, but because I posted this photo, I didn't want people to think I didn't go to this like seductive place, because we did go there with that intent. So I wanted to find another photo where you can see, because this doesn't do justice to what we were looking at all night. So again, this is Emu. After we went there, I Googled to find pictures. This is the photo I found on the website, which the woman on the left here is also Emu, and she's wearing the succubus outfit, which she wasn't wearing the night we went there, but there was another lovely woman who was wearing it, and the underboob is insane. That's the shit we were looking at. But this is a woman we found on the website, which was insane. Damn, she wasn't there when we went there, but god damn, she fine. This is Emu in the exact same outfit that she's wearing in the photo we took. So this is why I wanted to find this, because she looks sweet and innocent in the photo we took before. She still looks sweet and innocent in this, but you can also see her boobs. So, yeah. So, yeah, I wanted to show you guys what you couldn't see in that photo that we took, which is her boobs there. That's what we saw the entire night when she was bringing us drinks every 5 minutes. So this is the place we went to. It was awesome. Yes, they were sexy, but they were also really pretty, really cute, and really just funny, nice people. They didn't speak any English, but I spoke a tiny bit of Japanese, and then we used Translate to show them some things and talk about some things, and we just had a really, really good time. It was fantastic. This is also a photo of Emmy I found on their Instagram, and then I found her, so like I could get pictures. This is also a photo of her in the succubus outfit, and then that's what the angels look like. So like, it's basically the same thing, kind of, but just white. But there's succubus and angels, and then whatever this outfit is, which I don't think they said, but like that's what she was wearing that night. So the night we went the first time, she was, yeah. The night we went the first time, she was wearing that, and then the second time we went, she wasn't there, but the woman who was dressed in the succubus outfit the night she was there, dressed as this, she was there again that next night, and she was dressed as a succubus again. My aunt and mum are here, and this is playing on my screen. Well, tell them to go to Japan, and they can experience this. It's fantastic. So, yeah, that's the place. Second time I don't remember, yeah. So, just show them this, Davey. It's a wholesome photo between two Australians and a lovely Japanese woman. Emu, my friend, I'll never forget her name. She was such a treat. She was such a nice girl. It was so good. It was very, very cool. It was such a good vibe. It was such a good vibe. But yeah, this is a random photo I took at a train station because it looked badass. When we were in Akihabara, there were anime figures everywhere. Baddie alert, dude, they were all. It was so like, I was conflicted. I was conflicted because they were in a, like, their specific job is to be sexy, and they're literally selling me, I'm sexy, give me money. But I was still just sitting there going, oh my God, they're so cute. Like, yes, I looked. That's the point of it. Obviously, when I first walked in, I had a mental note of like, damn, like her boobs are right there. And then like, the one who was wearing the succubus outfit had like under boob like crazy, and like she was in these like little undies and shit. Yeah, I fucking looked at first, but then I got to know them, and the whole time after that I was barely looking. I was just like, yeah, I was just like, damn, these people are like so cool, and they're all so cute, and every time they were making jokes and stuff and they were doing little giggles, I'm like, they're adorable. So like, it started out as like, yeah, let's go to a titty bar, and by the end of the night we were just like, oh, they're such nice cute people. Yeah. I was telling him, I kept saying kire, which is pretty. I kept saying like, you're pretty, and I was telling Sarah some Japanese things to say to him. They were so cool. It was so wholesome, dude. Like, yeah, they were sexy, but like, they were also just so adorable, and they were so friendly, and it was like such a nice vibe. I think they could tell we weren't there to like ogle them as well, which means they were a little bit more comfortable, and like it was a bit of a vibe as well. Like, it just felt like friends hanging out, even though we didn't speak the same language. It was so cool. But anyway, in Akihabara, there were figures everywhere, so of course we saw Miku. I also saw this figure, which is from an anime called Overlord, which I didn't know exists, but I'm gonna watch the hell out of it now, because damn. So I saw this and I was tempted to get it, but then I was like, nah, like I'll see what they have later. Oh, damn, that was a bit too, oh, that's a bit of an ambitious zoom. So yeah, you can see that. Again, there you go, 25 bucks, look at that. Crazy madness. 'Tis madness. 'Tis madness. This is just an adorable, like, we were in Akihabara and they had billboards of anime. There's a little video I took in Akihabara. They're just playing random advertisements. Like, it was just awesome. It was such a vibe. There's anime fucking everywhere. It was incredible. This, I saw this at a shop. I saw it and laughed about it, and then later I'm like, no, you know what? I've kind of got to go back and cop that. They put it on Master Roshi as well, which is like so fitting. So, next stream shirt is available, boys. I wore this on the first on the first stream we did from Japan as well. But there's my hentai shirt. It's a bit creased. It was crunched up in my bag, but. And yes, it says hentai in Japanese and then also in English. And the second time we went to the Succubus Cafe, Succubus Bar. I keep saying Succubus Cafe because maid cafe is such a thing, but it is just a bar. A lot of the maid cafes are even bars. So yeah, the second time we went, me and Chris both wore these because we bought them matching. And after a certain point, I took off my jacket and the Japanese girls were like, hentai? And I'm like, I said, hentai suki desu, which means I love hentai. And they're like, hentai suki? It was fantastic. And Sarah got a shirt that's like the same pink, but only in Japanese, not in English. It has down the middle in Japanese. It says a word that basically means useless.
It basically means like a shit.
Yeah.
Pink shitty car, but it's like.
Yeah.
It's basically like dojo useless.
It basically means like,
Joke in Japanese.
it's a joke in Japanese. It basically means like I'm useless, and it's just a pink shirt that says useless. And Sarah wore that and they were all laughing. And then at one point I pointed to Sarah and I said, "Gomi," and one of the girls like cracked up because I called her trash. It was so good. So yeah, that was awesome. That was a great find in Akihabara. And then I'm gonna wrap up soon. I can't do the whole stream. I thought I would do it, but we also found this in Akihabara, so I said to Sarah, put her face in there, and then I also put my face in there, so glass. I thought I would recap the whole trip, but I don't think I'm going to be able to, but that's okay. It's important for me to give some context to some things, but we've had a good time hanging out here. We got a taiyaki place in Akihabara. They did Magikarp taiyaki. I know. This is only Tokyo. There's so much to show. I'll have to do another stream another day. But yeah, man, it was so good. Taiyaki. This is ramen we got with Chris. This was the second place we got ramen, which was fantastic. This was a figure we saw in Akihabara, which I'm glad they have a mirror back there because you can see the front and the back and it goes insane. This was, I believe, downstairs on floor 1 of that store I said earlier, which had the porn floors and all the crazy shit upstairs. This is my Rias Gremory. This is the one thing I wanted when I went to Japan. I knew I wanted to buy an anime figure of Rias Gremory. I've wanted it for ages, but every time I look online in Australia, they're like $500 because they're expensive, but then also they had to send it to you and they put like a tax and pay shipping and all that sort of shit. So I've looked at figures like this in Australia and they're like $500. In Japan, it was about $350, which was pretty good. I got tax free, so I got like $30 off, but it was pretty good. Did you have a translator with you? I've heard it's hard for English speaking tourists. No, look, if you go to some rural ass Japan, nobody's going to speak English and it's going to be a bit of an issue. In a lot of the hot spots, in a lot of the places that are tourist friendly, like Tokyo, Kyoto, Osaka, most people speak at least a little bit of English. You can get away with speaking no Japanese. I did speak a little bit of Japanese, but if I went there without speaking anything, I would be able to get away with it. And then if you absolutely need to, you can just do like Google Translate on your phone and like show somebody and they will understand. But most places, especially if it's a hotel or a restaurant, most of them learn at least a little bit of English, or a lot of the places have like a self-ordering system where you can change the language to English, or like a little iPad at the tables where you can order and change it to English, or you just, yeah, use Translate. But most places, especially if you go to the major cities like Tokyo, there's even some workers there who aren't even Japanese and they speak fluent English. But some people that speak Japanese still just speak just enough English that it's fine. I didn't struggle to communicate with anybody. Even like some places, like in the succubus bar we went to, when I first went in there, obviously I'm not like fluent in Japanese, I'm a fucking long way. I can say a few things, but like I can't really hold a conversation. If they ask me something I haven't learned, I don't know what to say and I blank. But they had like a piece of paper that had some things in English and some things in Japanese, and they would just like point. So they'll be like, oh, it's 30,000 yen for 30 minutes or whatever, and they'll just point to that, and then I'll be like, hi, which means yes. Like they just point and they go, like, is this okay, kind of thing. So like, and a lot of people communicate with gestures and shit as well. It's very easy to communicate, even if you speak no Japanese. I'm making print your own figures. Yeah, I don't have the skill, the patience, or like the money to actually get a figure, to get a printer. But also like there's a small amount of like, I want to buy one, especially like in Akihabara, in Japan. It's kind of sick to be able to buy one. So I'm just glad I found my Rias. It was fucking sick. There's her in the bag, literally, with the poster. That little white box is the poster that I showed you guys at the start of stream. So on the walls of the area where we were going up the stairs to the porn floors, on like the first level, which I said like The anime figures were downstairs. These two were downstairs in the area that had the porn floors. As you went up, the images on the side of the walls got worse and worse. This is the only thing I can show on stream, but basically when me and Chris got up to those 5th floors, they were full-size prints of just straight up porn on the walls in the shop. It was insane. This one is tame because it's technically covered. Well, now that I'm looking at it, it's not super covered, but I'll get a pass on that probably. Why are these not loading? But yeah, it was awesome, man. It was sick. And they just got worse and worse. Let me get good and I'll print my mail one to you. I would appreciate that, but I do finally have my Rias, which I'm very happy with. I don't even have the space for other ones anymore. Where is it? Do 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 do. Is that coming back up? One sec. There we go. So this is ramen. We went to a ramen place with Chris and got gyozas. It was fantastic. If you can get by with a bit of English and Japanese, I might go one day. Then again, watashi wa nihongo ga sukoshi shika. Look, you don't need any Japanese. There's so many people that go there with no Japanese. But if you have the time, learn just a little bit. And like everybody's so happy that you tried. Japanese people love it when you just try a little bit. Even if it's basic, like, and at the bare minimum, just learn like please, which is most of the time onegaishimasu, and thank you, which is arigatou gozaimasu, and just say it all the time. And then also sumimasen means excuse me, and it can also mean like sorry. So like if you're trying to get somebody's attention, if you bump into somebody, if you're standing there looking at something and somebody's trying to get in the way and you notice and you're like, oh shit, sorry, just sumimasen. And everybody appreciated it so much. That's all you need and you can get through it. But bare minimum, say thank you to people when they give you stuff. I saw so many people there not doing it. I'm like, you're a cunt. Even in Australia, I like if somebody gives me something that I'm buying, like even though I'm buying it, if I order a burger from McDonald's and they give it to me, when they give it to me, I say thank you. It's the bare minimum as a human you can do. So do that in Japan because respect is a big thing there. You should be saying arigatou gozaimasu all the time. Chin chin. Fucking hell. Phenomenal, Aaron. Yeah, that'll be a hit. Tell that to everybody. But yeah, this gyoza and fucking ramen was awesome. And then there's me, Sarah, and Chris, which is awesome. I love that we got photos. We didn't get too many, but we did get photos. Oh yeah, we went to Shinjuku one night, and this is Sarah with the 3D cat billboard. We didn't get too many photos because it was kind of hard, but this is a photo of the box of the Rhea statue, as you can see. Very, very good. And this is what it came with. As you can see, there's like roses and a spare face and the little footstool and the little lantern. It came with like a full set. That's all I'll show for now, visually photo wise. We've got other things to show you, but I'm just going to quickly go through the stuff we bought, and then I might show photos one day. I might also not because I'm so like lazy. But I found a Pringles store, and the Pringles store is so cool because like Japanese people didn't even make Pringles. They're just a fan, but they have the one and only Pringles store in the world in Japan, and we found it. So I bought a shirt. And they also had heaps of merch. Like they had key rings of Pringles cans. They had spoons and forks with fucking Pringles on them. They had chopsticks with Pringles on them, which Sarah bought. They had like shirts, they had socks, they had everything. It was insane. So that was super cool. Sarah also bought this shirt at Don Quixote of like the Don Quixote dude. It's a little mascot in Japan. You can see there's like a Shiba, a geisha, Fuji, the pagoda, like cherry blossoms, just like awesome, typical Japan. It's fucking sick. How many Kit Kat varieties did you find? I saw heaps everywhere, but I only tried like 3 or 4. But I have tried a lot of them that I've bought from Japan in the past. We tried blueberry cheesecake. There's peach ones. There's ones that's like strawberry and chocolate. Matcha, of course. But I saw heaps of them. If you go to Don Quixote, there's like aisles when there's like fucking 300. It's insane. Trying to think what else to show really quickly. Sarah got these chopsticks as a gift for somebody from Fushimi Inari. If it'll focus. There you go. Super cute. It's got foxes on them and obviously the Torii gates. Fantastic. Sarah bought a bunch of Pokemon from the Pokemon centers. Of course. I'm just going through it quickly now, but sorry, I ran out of time. I thought I could get through this, but I underestimated how much I love to yap. We bought heaps of shit, boys. We bought heaps of shit. So when we went to Fushimi Inari, Sarah bought this, which is a little fox hat. Inari, yeah, the fox spirit. Adorable, kitsune. And then when we went to Nara Deer Park, which there's a video of it obviously on the YouTube channel, watch it if you haven't. She bought the deer hat. Which is fantastic. This is also a little fox plushie from Fushimi Inari. Fantastic. That says Fushimi Inari on it. Oh dear, yes. And Sarah bought a little deer plush from Nara Deer Park, obviously naturally. There's a little coin purse of a deer. Heaps of them. Oh yeah. We bought this little plushie of the Don Quixote mascot. There's another Eevee plushie Sarah bought from the Pokemon Center. Here's a little fox that she bought as well. Another little fox kitsune. Yeah, you know what I mean. She bought it from Fushimi Inari again. Very, very cool. Very sick. Oh yeah. So when we went to the cat cafe in Tokyo, I noticed that they said like they can take donations because like obviously like they rescue the cats and it's a lot to like deal with them and have to feed them and stuff. So after we paid for our meal, I said to them, can I leave a 1,000 yen donation, which is only like 10 Australian dollars. They bowed to me like 8 times and said thank you so much, like so many times. And then they gave us these little cute coasters as well as a little gift. So they're pretty cool. I like them as well. These are amazing. I love these. We bought these at Fushimi Inari as well. Oh man. I hate that the camera's too bright. One sec. There we go. Here's the box. There you go. You can see that better now. It's got foxes and obviously the torii gates from Fushimi Inari. And then these are chopsticks. His and hers, as you can see, they have foxes and the torii gates. And then they say Jesse and Sarah. On one side it's English and on the other side it's Japanese. Look at that. How cool is that, bro? Chopsticks in a nice little wooden box from Fushimi Inari. They're so nice, dude. I love them. They're so class. I wanted really good chopsticks and I'm glad I got them from Fushimi Inari. They're awesome. I love them so much. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Wait. And then what else is in here? I got this Pikachu tin from the Pokemon Center, which just has a bunch of Pikachus on it. And inside, they have cookies. Yeah. One second. There's a lot of other things in there. In here, they have these little cookies. They're not Pikachu shaped or anything, but they're like delicious little cookies. And then also, we got multiple stickers from the Pokemon Center, which I'll show you guys in a minute. We also got given when we went there these, which are exclusive stickers. They gave them to them multiple times. For my purchase at the Pringles store, they gave me a little Pringles magnet as well, which is fantastic. I bought a bookmark at Fushimi Inari, which is fantastic. I love that. This was at Kyoto later. I bought a Kyoto Pokemon Center pin, which you can only get at Kyoto Pokemon Center. Fantastic. And then, what else is there? Oh, let me show the stickers real quick. So, the first time I went there, I only bought a few of them and I was just thinking of myself like a selfish prick. But I just bought Pikachu because he's like iconic, and then Lucario because he's my favorite Pokemon. So there you go. That's what they are. They're just little stickers. Cute. They're only like $2 or $3, but they were from the Pokemon Center, and they had like a big wall with like heaps of them as different Pokemon. And then when we went back another time, we got more of them. Naturally, obviously. Every time we went there, we were like, we have to get more. It's so hard not to spend money there. I didn't spend money on any big crazy things, but like I had to buy something little when I went there. So Sarah bought a lot of stickers. Glaceon, Leafeon, Gengar, Luxray. This is a Lucario I'm going to send to Kevin. I picked it because I know it's his favorite Pokemon. I got this Mew and Mewtwo, which I thought was badass. I got Sarah got one for somebody else. There's an Arcanine. Cynthia and her Garchomp. Mew, adorable. This is a Psyduck I'm going to give to Saggy. Cute. And this is a Jigglypuff that I'm going to give to Steph. And then, yeah, that's the stickers. But there's so many. Like, that's like a stack of Pokemon cards, boys. So, yeah, those are the stickers. They had a wall of them, and they just had, like, every Pokemon. It was sick. So it was so hard. It was so hard not to get them every time. But, yeah. What else to show? This is a Polaroid Sarah got with one of the girls at the Succubus bar. As you can see. Very nice. I also have one somewhere, but I think it's in my wallet. What else? Sorry, I'm trying to rush through because I thought I'd have more time, but now I'm realizing it's late and I've kind of got to go to bed. But we bought, at the Pokemon Center in Kyoto. These are exclusive. You can only get them in Kyoto. There's a Pikachu plush. Pikachu plush in a kimono. Adorable, sitting on a little cushion. And then that's a girl Pikachu, obviously, as you can see as well by the tail notch. And then there's a boy Pikachu, and he's wearing a kimono, and he's drinking matcha. Look, he's got matcha in his little... And you can do this. I kept doing this. Got a Pokeball Chawan, which is the matcha bowl. And little green hat, green kimono. So we had to buy them, naturally. They're fucking adorable. Garchamp's one of my favorites. Garchomp is such an underrated Pokemon. I love him. What else am I going to show? Sarah bought... You saw the jacket she bought earlier, but Sarah bought these awesome jeans. It's on the side, so it's a bit hard. It looks better when you wear them, but... Look at this shit. This is printed on the jeans. It's fucking sick. It's broidered. Yeah, sorry, broidered. It's embroidered on the jeans. So they're sick, like full-on jeans, and they go really cool with her, really cool with the jacket she bought as well. So they're fucking awesome. That was pretty cool. And then she also has a kimono, which you saw in the photos as well. Yeah. I'm not going to unfold it or anything, but here's the pattern on her kimono. So it's like, it's really nice. A lot of like, what is it? Like peacock feathers and like blue and purple and like tealy, greeny. Like, it looks awesome. It looks awesome. Thought it was Magikarp first. No. I mean, it's a fish and Japanese fish look similar, but, oh yeah. In Uji, Japan, I didn't buy a matcha, but we walked past this place that was roasting hojicha. And if you know, hojicha is like a really nice, it's like a roasted tea. It's basically green tea, but where green tea is like not cooked, it's steamed. Hojicha is like smoked and it's cooked like longer. And it's like really nice and it has these like really nice notes to it. It smells amazing. So when I was in Uji, I bought a bag of hojicha, and this was only like fucking $3 or something. Insane. And that's like a really nice underrated tea. Everybody knows matcha, but like hojicha is really nice. It has a similar flavor, but it also has like nutty, like cooked popcorniness to it almost. It tastes like matcha, but like a little bit more like nutty and a little bit more like caramelized almost in a weird way. And it's significantly cheaper because it's not like the rage. So I'm happy that I got tea from Uji. It wasn't matcha because I didn't want to have to spend heaps of money, but
Hojicha is like one of our favorites.
Hojicha is one of my favorite teas. It's really
We
nice.
smelled them roasting it, and the lady came out. She's like, Hojicha.
Yeah.
And Jesse was like, oh, Hojicha.
Yeah.
It was such a cute moment.
It was so awesome. We could smell it roasting and we were like, oh, and I was just standing there. I was like doing this. I was like, and like Japanese people walking past, like smiling at me. It was fantastic. It was such a cool moment. But yeah, that's a lot of what we have. I still have other things I could show, but I'll do that another day. Oh yeah. So for those of you who know, we went into Don Quixote and they have an adult section. We found basically like Pokemon booster packs, but they were women. They're technically playing cards, which like, I know you can get sexy women playing cards. You've always kind of been able to do that. I think I've seen them here in the past, but like, these are adorable Japanese women, so they're really cool. And you can get rare ones. Look, this one's slightly holographic, as you can see, but you can also get rare ones where like they're naked and also like some of them are signed and stuff. But like, if you just look through, like, they're all like adorable and some of them are like sparkly. It's hard to show up on camera, but some of them are like hollow basically. What's up, Davey? Welcome back. I'm showing off the booster pack women. So you can see the sparkles there. Yeah. You can see it's slightly hollow there. But yeah. How bad was it coming back to home to the grind? What do you mean? Do you mean the stream? The stream is easy, bro. I'm still having a couple of days off, but I'm just, this is an easy catch-up stream for me to do. While I'm like, it's still fresh in my mind and we still have shit everywhere because we haven't really unpacked. But yeah, look, there's just a bunch of these. They're also all Japanese porn stars, so if you look up the names if you want to see more. I have cards that show more, but I can't show them to you. So yeah, most of them are safe. I can even give these a few of them. You're still off work? Yeah, I am until tomorrow, but I don't work super long hours anyway, so it's all good. But yeah, I can send some of these to some people as well. The less sexy ones. I'll send like one or two to one person. I'll just give one to Saggy, I know he'll like it. And then, I won't show you them all, but here's a rare one that's a bit more sparkly, as you can see. Some of them are like more holographic. But it's legit like a Pokemon card. And then this is technically a rare where she's naked, but she's covering it, so I can show it. But this is the only one that I can show because the other ones are straight up naked, but there you go. See, she's covered, so it's technically okay, but you can see that a rare ones like this, they're naked and then they're also like way more sparkly. Look at that. Hell yeah. And then there's super rares that have like a glittery signature down here. I've seen the other ones. Yes, you have. Some people have. There's a super rare one that's like this, but you can see their full tits and it has like a glittery signature down here. It's fantastic. So those are really cool. I liked them. It was like $10 for a booster pack. And I think by the end of our trip, we ended up buying like 7 or 8 of them, but worth it. You know, you're only in Japan once and you have to get some pretty lady playing cards, obviously. So that was pretty sweet. I enjoyed that. Where's the lid? Oh, it's under it. Ah. And then, so I'm gonna wrap up in a minute here. Oh yeah, I also have, this is, even when you're in Japan, this is useless. This is the 1 yen coin. It's like so light, it's insane. So I got a bunch of these in Japan and I never actually used them because you can't really use them for anything. So I have heaps of them. I have some other Japanese money in my wallet still, but these 1 yen coins I never used even once when I was there because they're useless. You can't use them for anything, but they do look kind of cool. So that's kind of a mini souvenir as well. And then I'll try and close this 1 second. Shouldn't be too hard. Oh yeah, sorry. Another thing Sarah bought, and I can also show you the cover because it's covered. Sarah bought this in the dirty section at Don Quixote, but it's actually really useful for her art, which is why she wanted it, because she wants to draw naked people. It's a nude pose book. So it's a bunch of pictures of a nude Japanese woman doing different poses, And we did buy it because like cool, sexy, but Sarah also bought it because she can use it for art. And she has. She's drawn an image of one of these beautiful women already. This woman here. I'm gonna try and see if there's any page I can share. A lot of it is nudity. Let me just scroll through really quick. Hang on. This, 1 second. This one is technically covered. Not the one I'm covering with my hand, but this other one. Her nipples are covered and you can't see anything. But there you go, you can see a pose there. Oh yeah. So there's another book that Sarah bought as well, which as you can see, some of them they're wearing cute outfits. And then yeah, again, on the cover of this, they are covered. Body sketching is hard, good on her. Yeah, she wants to do it more so she can get better at it. So like, it's funny, but you kind of do need references. So books like this are like actually really good. We did buy it also because like, haha, we can look at funny, you know, Japanese women naked, which is awesome. But she can also get better at art, which is sick. So it is hard to do. So yeah, there's two. There's one with this girl and then there's one with the other girl that I showed as well.
And their names are there too.
Yeah. I'm looking through to see if I can find any other pictures that aren't covered. I mean, that one's just a butt, but it's not pointed at the screen, so it's fine. You can kind of see nipple, but not really. I think this would be allowed. Yeah, that's good. See, it's got a lot of good stuff, but then it also has like, you know, crazy shit. Pose book now in the merch store. Oh, one of me? That's crazy.
That's a cool idea, although probably not naked.
But yeah, so those books are really cool. Sarah bought those.
Dave said you should definitely remake that book yourself, Jesse.
I also bought, they had these a lot. It was just a little packet of photos. I've taken, these are like 6x4, like actual, like, you know how you print out most photos? Again, this came with some nude and some not nude, but I took out the ones that were nude so I could show it on stream, but they're just like actual photo prints of like a Japanese porn star. And again, there's only 3 in here. There were 2 where you could see her whole tits, but I took them out because obviously I can't show that on stream, but that was a cool thing we also bought at the at the 18 plus section. Something we didn't buy at the 18 plus section, but we found in a random gacha machine on a random street is this, which is a miniature vibrator on a key ring, and it works. I don't know how well you can hear that. It actually works. It's a mini magic wand vibrator. It's tiny. It's like the size of my finger. Look. There you go. Look. That's a good comparison. And it works. Let me mute the music and turn up the for dramatic effect. This was $4, by the way. 400 yen. Let's turn up the mic.
Yeah. Can you hear this?
Yeah. Oh, it's so funny. That's so funny, bro. I love that. It be zooming, yeah, bro. Small but mighty. Hydrate? Thank you, my man. Okay, so... 1 second. I just gotta show you the anime figures before I wrap up. So, this is one that I bought. This was from that anime I mentioned earlier, which I can't remember what it's called, Overlord or something. This one is awesome. This one was also only 25 bucks. Absolutely insane value for what you get. Fantastic. Small but mighty. That sounds like an interesting nickname. Yeah. Hey, as long as you get as long as you get the job done. So yeah, this is fantastic as well. And then of course, naturally, obviously, Gat City up in this. You know what I mean? Fantastic. And just like really well detailed. And it was only $25. Fantastic. What they called Matt in high school. Yeah. This is the Rias figure on the set, but I haven't put the like roses or whatever because they're still there. But she comes with a stand, she comes with this little stool that like locks in, and then she locks in as well. And I've put her nighty outfit on so I can show stream, but I will most likely to spray her with her full tits out. But you can see the detail, like her hair comes off, her arms come off, so you can change the torso, you can take like all the different parts away and change things out, her face changes out. Like, it's really well made. Hell yeah. As you can see, boys. So, I'm very happy with this. The hair is awesome. It's like, it's all really well made. Let me step back and then zoom in, because that's usually how we get better. You get better footage that way. Is it because my face is in there? Okay, never mind. There you go. I forgot I changed that setting on the camera to do the auto face. But yeah, like her hair is really well made. The set's awesome. There's rose petals that they gave me to like dress up the set, but they don't like stick down or anything, so I haven't put them on yet, but it's like, it's really well made. Jugzilla up in this bitch. What's up, James? How you doing, bro? This is a $360 smutty anime figure I bought in Akihabara, Japan. I'm showing off, as you can see. So happy with it, bro. So happy with it. Whoa, there we go. Thank you very much. I did show Marin before, remember?
You showed the other one.
No, I showed this one first. But yeah. Oh yeah, there's also a little lantern that comes on the set of the... Oh. No, I didn't break it, it just pops off. Unless I broke it, I don't know. I just touched it. I did just put it back on. But yeah, there's a lot to go over. I still have way more images, but unfortunately I've yapped for way too long. I didn't realize I was live this long. So yeah, need to go walk Nuggy? No worries. I'm wrapping up here anyway. Oh, that's fine.
You can glue it back.
It's all good. Shh. Thanks everybody so much for joining in. I'm glad to be back. Like I said, I wanted to do this stream. We only got back from Japan yesterday, but I wanted to do this one quicker because I did have a good sleep last night, so I feel better. But also, like, while Japan was fresh in my mind, it was easier to be able to share things. Baba boy. And also, while we still had the shit everywhere because we haven't fully packed away yet, it was easier to grab all the stuff and show the stuff. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed the chats. I'm so happy to be back. I thought I would be sadder about leaving Japan, but I think I'm so fulfilled that we did so much that I am just glad to be back. I'll definitely be going back to Japan one day. I know that, so it's easier to like say see you later for now. Really great to see everything you did. Thanks, fam. I appreciate that. I'm glad. I'll still probably share some photos later and go over some things because I couldn't get through everything today. I thought I'd do a stream for like an hour and a half and then wrap it up, but I massively underestimated how much I yap. But yeah, I won't stream again for a couple of days. I'll probably do my first next stream on Saturday. I'd like to have a few more breaks. Back to Stardew Valley. I will get back to Stardew Valley, but it's not the first thing I'll do. That being said, the plan is to get some rest. I will, man, I will. The plan is to have a few more days of a break. Like I said, the first stream back will probably be on Saturday. I'm going to figure out a schedule. It's not going to be daily. It's probably going to be 4 streams a week, but I don't know which days they will be. I think I'm angling towards Monday, Tuesday, and then like Friday, Saturday. So there's like a little gap in the middle, but it's like, I don't know. We'll see. Nothing's concrete yet. What is concrete is I'll do 4 streams a week. And then very rarely when a new game comes out, I'll probably do daily while I'm playing that game, as I've done in the past. But for the set streams, it'll be 4 streams a week. I'll start on Saturday, regardless of when those new days are. I'll try and figure it out. So you won't see me for a few more days, but then I'll be back and we'll be doing 4 streams a week. One thing I want to say is, when I wrapped up Stardew Valley and the new Pokemon game came out, I thought it would be non-stop Pokemon. I don't think it will anymore. I will do some streams of Pokemon, but personally, I don't think the shiny hunting method is like very great. I can still yap and do the shiny hunting in the background, which is what the shiny hunting streams always were, but I don't feel the need we have to do Pokemon every stream. So what will probably end up happening is like 2 streams Pokemon and then 2 streams Stardew, or like back and forth or something along the lines. But I do want to get back to Stardew earlier than I had originally planned. Don't get me wrong, I'll still do a lot in Pokemon, but it's not going to be every stream going forward, because although I will have fun doing shiny hunting, I feel like it's not as fun as a method as I would have liked, and I feel like I won't want to do it every time I stream. So we still will do Pokemon for a long time over the next few months, but it's just not going to be every stream.
You could do like Stardew, Pokemon, Stardew,
Yeah,
Pokemon.
it'll either be Stardew Pokemon, or like Pokemon, and then there's a gap in my streams, and then Stardew, because I want to do 4 streams a week.
Good for the people who
Yeah.
like the different stuff.
I want to do 4 streams a week, and like I said, I'm not 100% sure, but I think they might be on Monday and Tuesday, and then Friday and Saturday. So like we could do Monday, Tuesday Pokemon, Friday, Saturday Stardew. That way there's no gap. That might be better, because like if we end on like a cool note, we don't have to wait like a week. So we'll figure it all out. I'll take your advice as well. None of that matters at the moment. Next stream I do on Saturday will probably be a hangout again, because I have a lot to talk about. Yeah, now that we're not doing an active game either, we can pepper in those hangouts more often, which I really enjoy as well. But most of the time the shiny hunting streams will be a hangout anyway. But we're going to do it all. Don't worry, boys. I'm back on Saturday, and I'm going to be doing 4 streams a week no matter what. I'll figure out the days, hopefully with your guys' help, and then it'll be awesome. Kevin, thank you again so much for the money, bro. You know how I feel about you. I love you, man. You never have to do these things, and I know you know that, and I know whatever I say, you're still going to do it, but you do mean the world to me, man. Thank you so much. I'm going to send you some things later after I get sorted, and we'll include something for Depar as well, because she's lovely, and we love her, and she's fantastic. We always appreciate her. I don't know if she's watching, but regardless of whether she's watching, I appreciate her or not. So I love you, brother. 'Tis what I do. Well, what I do is love you, big man. So I ain't gonna stop doing that either. But yeah, we will be back to Stardew. We will do more Pokemon. We will do more Hangouts. But that's it for now. Next stream you see me in will be Saturday. I don't know what it is, but we'll figure it out. And then I'm gonna do Stardew. I'm gonna do Pokemon. I'm gonna do my Hangouts. I'm gonna do 4 streams a week. It's gonna be fantastic. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for letting me yap, and thanks for coming back to me after I left you guys once again. It was much shorter this time, but I appreciate you guys. If you stream during weekends, I might catch you. The time zone difference is brutal. Yeah, it always is. I apologize, but there's not much I can do about it. But yeah, I will stream weekends. I usually like to do... I've kind of always streamed Saturdays, so I like that. So I'm not cutting off Saturdays. No matter what days we do, most of the time, one of the days will be Tuesday and one will be Saturday, because that's kind of how I've always done it. Even when I stream 2 times a week, it was Tuesdays and Saturdays. So I'm thinking Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, but we'll see. Either way, it'll definitely be on a Saturday, because I love streaming Saturdays. So, but anyway, yap session over. Love you, boys. It's so good to be back. I appreciate you tuning in. Thank you. Thanks for following along with me in the Discord when I was in Japan. It was amazing. And yeah, I'll see you guys Saturday. Take it easy. I've been your boy, and I'm back. See you next one.
Freezing outside, a little bit high on the feeling. Can't seem to focus. In the corner of my best friend's sofa, you were getting buzzed on rum and cola. Wasn't brave enough yet just to talk to you. Not a smooth talker under pressure. Sweaty palms ain't making it much better. Something about you feels so special. Pretty up from the minute that I met you. trying to get your attention. You make me nervous. In the corner of my best friend's sofa, you were getting buzzed on rum and cola. Wasn't brave enough yet just to talk to you. Not a smooth talker under pressure. Sweaty palms ain't making it much better. Something about you feels so special. Pretty ugly from the minute that I met you. I know that we just met the other night, but I can't get you off my mind. Not a smooth talker under pressure. Sweaty palms ain't making it much better. Something about you feels so special. Pretty ugly from the minute that I met you.